Rock, where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock?
10 rock and roll, bro.
This man is a goof. You can't handle the zoo. It's pandemonium. Cannons will shoot. Can you bear the damage it do? Barrel long as a giraffe neck when I'm slamming the tube. So get low, oh rhino. He got something on his hip hole. It's cool. I'm a big animal too.
He's the man you think he is, so listen, fading of the body snatchers. Bitch, this shot and flip your body backwards like karate practice. So this will not be a classic, like Bohemian Rhapsody. I'll use the pen to kill this teacher like Zeke in the faculty.
This man is a goof. You can't handle the zoo. It's pandemonium. Cannons will shoot. Can you bear the damage it do? Barrel long as a giraffe neck when I'm slamming the tube. So get low, oh rhino. He got something on his hip hole. It's cool. I'm a big animal too.
He's the man you think he is, so listen, fading of the body snatchers. Bitch, this shot and flip your body backwards like karate practice. So this will not be a classic, like Bohemian Rhapsody. I'll use the pen to kill this teacher like Zeke in the faculty.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know dang old well. We're not going to let a main event face off like that go by without a review. Yes, currently on tour. Had to take a break from it to review this face off. First of all, your eyes do not deceive you. Your ears do not deceive you. You are alive and tuned in with the Rock File. Salute to everybody. Hope that everything is going well. All praise to the Almighty Yahuwah, Elohim. For without the Almighty Yahuwah, there is nothing, especially nothing positive, and especially nothing that is great. Regarding the word great, hope everyone's having a great weekend. For some, it just begun. For some, it's already in bloom. All right, enough of that. Tonight, it went down. Shout out to Yo 2 Times with Word Sport Battleground. Shout out to Pablo Pickasso, Innovate. This is the main event face-off that went down tonight. For those that missed it, you can catch the recap in its full entirety live on World Sports Battleground. It just concluded maybe about no less than 5 minutes ago. Full disclosure, did watch about half of it, and we're going to go ahead and do a review of the rest of it live on this channel. Now, the goal of this, it wasn't accomplished last live, but the goal of this is to keep this short and to the point, and maybe clear up some misconceptions that were given in this live. Already in the chat, we got Bunny. Bunny, what is up? Salute to you. Hope you and your family and the baby's doing well. Salute to Bunny. Be sure to subscribe to Bunny 2.0. 2.0. Salute. Now, where do we start? First of all, unless you know, for those that are involved in battle rap, unless you've been living under a rock, this is the main event for the card coming up June 6th. That is next weekend. Oh, we're here now. Yeah, we're here now. Next weekend is this card. This is the main event. Pablo Pickasso versus Innovate. Innovate versus Pablo Pickasso. You have a match between virtual / digital Rushmore Innovate versus your 2025 V Cody virtual battle rap champ Pablo Pickasso. 3 rounds. Now, as far as the limits of the rounds, it's been said that, you know, it's kind of going to be around the 3-minute, 3.5 minute limit, but these guys will not have a strict cutoff. They're going to get these bars going. The lines will be going. Maybe there'll be some new information. Right on cue. This was your host of the Face-Off Review, Word Sport Battlegrounds, Yo 2 times in the building. Absolutely correct, sir. We here. Oh, we all the way here. Yeah, we're going to let it slow boy before we get into it. We're going to let it slow boy. We got to paint this picture of the gravity of this battle. You will notice toward the beginning, Pablo mentioned that this battle was supposed to happen 2 seasons ago, 2024. So already we know there will not be a shortage of material, right? Innovate mentioned that he has many rounds ready for Pablo. Pablo mentioned that he has many rounds for Innovate. It is very possible there's going to be some differences in this matchup that maybe some individuals have not considered. Maybe, now obviously, yeah. Well, it's going to be bars. Whoever got the most bars is going to win. Maybe not. We're going to find out. But let's get right to it. Let's chop the fable right now. Let's be sure our tech is teching. And let's be sure our tech is teching. Hold on. All right, cool. All right. We will now share the screen. And we're going to get right into it. After we do our review, we have no problem having a panel discussion about it. If not, we have no problem giving an afterthought about it. Either way. And yes, you're watching live the Rock Files channel. This channel is a discussion channel. It is not a personal channel. It is not a clout chase channel. Definitely not a drama channel. We're here to break it down. And also, we did post a question in the community post that we'll probably show a little bit after this. No more delay. Let's get to the replay right about now. Right? Cool. All right, here we go. This the face-off between Innovate and Pablo Pickasso. By the way, shout out to Yo 2 times for his latest drop, Block Away. Be sure to check that out. All that good stuff. We're going to be posting that on the Rock Files page right after this live. All right, let's get to the beginning. Let's get to the setup a little bit, all that good stuff. Let's get to it there, right about there. All right, here we go. Innovate versus Pablo. Yo 2 times face-off. Boom.
Cold day, what's happening? You feel me? Cold day, what's happening? We just got 4-wheelers and shit. We just got 4-wheelers and shit. Oh, Mr. Wavy. Hold on, let me put my shits on.
What's going on?
Let me get right real quick, because we got one of them.
Bruce Leaf, what up?
We got one of them ones tonight. I ain't gonna fucking hold you. We got one of them ones tonight. We got one of them ones tonight.
Crazy.
That's playing about 4-wheelers. We got one of them ones tonight. We got one. They both in the building. They both in the fucking building. We got one of them ones tonight. Word sport, battleground, bitches.
First of all, we gotta get Yo 2 Times out of here for wearing this nasty Chicago White Sox hat. Never wear the Chicago White Sox hat again, Yo 2 Times. You can't have it. Come on, man. Then again, the Tigers ain't nothing. Let's just keep moving. No. Shout out to it. Let's go.
It's the return. You feel me? Hold on. How Chief Keefing to be doing it? Let me putting that bitch to the side. Ooh, hold on. These bitches look like Bret Hart glasses, nigga.
And Yo 2 Times, you're gonna automatically win that battle against A Game 365 if you wear these goggles in the battle. Wear the goggles in the battle, you win it. 3-0. Let's go.
These bitches look like Bret Hart glasses.
Yo 2 Times, what up? Bernie, what up?
Now, put these bitches. Get these bitches back in place. Hold on.
This is crazy, man. It won't stop popping out.
There we go. How motherfucker? Hey, listen, what we doing? We got two illustrious spitters in the building. Coming to the stage first. Coming to the stage first because he was here first. Fuck, we talking about Pablo Pickasso. Hold on, let me get myself off of this. Off of that shit. Yes, sir.
Bret Hart glasses, dog. This motherfucker's got motocross helmets, Bret Hart glasses. What it do, yo? What it do?
Shit, cooler, man. How you feeling, man? How you feeling about this? We got your opponent in the background. We gonna bring him the fuck up.
I've been ready for this battle for like 2 years, bro.
See, heard that? Pablo's been ready for this battle. Let's be sure I check his checker before we do this. There we go. Thank you. Pablo has been ready for this battle for 2 seasons. The reason why that should be emphasized over and over again. This is a Pablo Pickasso, and we're going to talk about Innovate also. This is a Pablo Pickasso that has had 2 months and has bodies on his record. Imagine what type of material Pablo was going to have after 2 quote unquote years on an opponent. Now that doesn't mean that'll be enough, but that means the material should be premium material. So that's going to raise it. That's going to raise the level of what should happen here with the material. Let's keep it going.
I've had 3 rounds for Innovate for like over a year, so like I'm ready. We could do it tonight for real.
See, this is what we want out of main events. Opponents that are ready, material ready to go. Let's go. Because often what will happen, keep in mind, this battle is next weekend. It's June 6th next weekend. Hold on. Someone said from IG, what? Yo 2 Times just bought 2 just bought 2 4-wheelers. That's fire. Hey, are they Hondas? Yo 2 Times, are they Hondas? If so, those are some fire. Either Hondas or Yamahas, maybe. Asking the question. Yo 2 Times, gotta apply pressure digitally. Let's go. We're here for it. All right.
Oh my God. And with that being said,
you say Yamaha? You just want to get that real quick. Yeah, Yamaha? Yeah, fire. No, those are fire. We used to like around Michigan, there are sand dunes in the suburbs, right? In places like I hope I don't mess this up. Manhattan, Michigan. There's a city called Manhattan, Michigan that has a New Hudson, Michigan, also got sand dunes. And I want to say Orchard Lake suburb maybe has sand dunes. That could be off right there. Now that's fire. You doing the 4-wheelers down the city streets? Oh, C-Dub. Hey, C-Dub. Salute to C-Dub. C-Dub just had a verbal war zone battle against Young Cannon, if not mistaken. And C-Dub may have got him out of here. C-Dub, if you got any coverage on that, send it to IG. Salute to C-Dub. Be sure to subscribe to the real C-Double24. Salute. We're here for it. Let's go ahead and get back. But yeah. So we're pretty familiar with Ford. Oh, you right? You riding the 4-wheelers down the city streets? Why not? Yeah, why not? Let's go.
Oh, we don't call it virtual no more, man. We call it digital. You dig? The Take Back BRC at YouTube. Innovate.
Before Innovate gets to speak, I want to give a shout out to Innovate publicly because Innovate and Rock have many discussions. Right. Yeah, that's the word we got. Here you go. Real quick. C double. It was a body like I have old. I wasn't playing with Brody. Not at all. Now, granted, we want to review the battle though. We want to review the whole battle. Saw clips of it. Man, I ain't gonna front C double. You were kind of that C double in that second round against Luke Kane in this one, dog. You kind of were going crazy. But again, just want to review it to give us due diligence. Salute, man, and congratulations on that. But yeah, and anybody that got something like that, hold on. Yeah, yo, 2 times. It's that word sport ish, not that other shit. Let's go. It's what we want. Oh, thanks. Wow, Dankster. Dankster's in the building. Didn't think she'd be here this early. But salute to Dankster. Dankster will be on the same card versus Robs. Dankster, what up? Salute. Be sure to subscribe to Yoshi89 Facepalm. Fan Jams in the building. Salute. All right. Let's get to it.
What it do, my boy?
Yo, what's good? Y'all hear me, bro?
Yes, sir.
You got the head.
Oh, yeah. Salute to Innovate. Innovate brought up a good point in the discussion we had that I want to say this proper. Basically, that what was called virtual, now digital battle rap is something that Innovate still cares about. And look, there's evidence of that. Because Innovate's last battle he had against Cassius, he was not. Innovate wasn't just up there to be up there. Innovate got Cassius out of here too. Salute to that. So I just want to salute that real quick. All right, here we go.
Well, he can't do it without the headphones. We learned that from the grad guy. Remember?
Nah, I'll be home in about 20 minutes. You know, I'm ready now. I'm right now.
It won't stop popping out.
Oh, you ready right now? Okay.
Now, peep that, right? Both opponents are ready right now. Pablo begins his face-off by stating that Pablo could go right now, so he's prepared. Innovate, without knowing what Pablo said possibly, has also stated he's ready to go. This is what we're talking about. This has a main event feel. A lot of material. There's something on the line. So this ain't going to be no fat cat battle. Let's go. This is good.
Let me do it like I practiced it. Hold on. I need the headphones. Let me practice.
I ain't got no headphones, man. I just got these motherfucking lower cross helmets.
Oh,
you got the bases on. You feel me?
Oh, man.
Yo, 2 times. Are you going to battle A game 365 and the goggles and the helmet? If you do that, you win.
It's about 4 wheelers. It's about 4 wheelers on you hating ass niggas. Listen, we got Pablo and Innovate in here, man. 3 rounds. This is the main event,
man.
It don't get no bigger than this in digital. It don't get no bigger than this.
Digital. Yeah, I'm still getting used to it calling it digital, but
yeah, man. But that virtual shit.
Yeah, virtual been dead, bro. Virtual been dead.
Okay, so Yo 2 times mentioned, Yo 2 times, I don't know, man. You may want to at least use the helmet or something if necessary. All right, cool. And by the way, for those that don't know, virtual it's taking a shift in brand name from virtual to digital, just to put that out there. Specialist, what up? Yo still got the goggles on right now. Specialist. Yo 2 times should battle A game in the goggles. You know, he should at least give it a shot, but maybe not. All right, cool. So specialist in the building. Be sure to subscribe to Specialist 2088. Suit the Specialist. Here we go.
That's a fact.
So let me start with Vate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Vate, you gotta be dead ass honest with me. Are you sleeping on Pablo? Because you've been popping your shit lately. I've been seeing.
Yo 2 times, good question to start with. Because Vate, and of course, obviously, everybody, the world knows that Vate and Rock had a disagreement about the community posts, videos and, media training and all that. But going to say this. Vate has posted a lot up until that discussion. Since that discussion, Vate has been kind of quiet. So Vate could be in, in preparation mode now. But the point is, that's a great question to open with. It's a great question to open with. We got Greg. Okay, so Greg is in the chat. Greg, Where are we with the you know what? Is that there? So Greg the Greatest in the building. All right. Hold on, here we go.
Nah, I'm not sleeping on him, man. I think he's been getting better making his music. He's been actually getting better with his pen, so I'm taking that as a heavy account on. I think that's what it's going to be for me on pushing the pen. His brother's not going to push it, and that's going to be what it is, bro. I'm gonna let my rap talk.
Hey, your audio better be better than this in the battle. You're gonna get cut.
Yeah. So for those that are watching, it is not your screen, it's not your audio. There's something Innovate is on his way to his final location. All right. So Greg mentioned in regards to if that other information is there. Hold on, let's highlight this real quick. Okay, so Greg is still waiting for information that is going to be, basically exonerating and also setting more information. Greg mentions still waiting, but I'm here nonetheless. It's the weekend. Not much can be done on the weekend. All right, cool. Got it. All right, let's get back to this. Oh yeah, so Innovate, even though Innovate's audio will start weird, it's going to get better throughout. So just be patient with it for those that's watching. Okay, yeah, okay, got it. My bad, got it.
You're gonna get good.
Yeah, I'll be home. I'll be about 10 minutes. I'll be home in a minute. I ain't want to not show up.
No, I did.
Yeah, man.
I was like, yo, can we do it tomorrow instead? But
Yeah, he said he'll be home in about 5-10 minutes. So
nah,
Right there.
I'm just it's the face off.
now Pablo did say he's been ready for you for about 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
That is nasty work.
Not full round for like 2 years, but
All right. So if you've been ready for 10 years, don't be mad at when I hit you with 3-4 minute rounds. Man, you heard?
I would expect nothing less, bro. At this point,
So just to clarify that, the limit for the rounds officially is 3.5 minutes. However, there will not be a strict cutoff. So for those that heard Innovate saying that he may give 3-4 minute rounds, he will be able to do that. Because neither battler nor host is going to be cutting this. This is the main event, so they yeah, exactly. Let's highlight that. That's very important. Right here, right. So this is their range of the rounds allowed is 3 to 4 minutes. All right, this is the range. Just so we're clear, and don't forget, it will not be quote unquote a hard cutoff. It will not be a hard cutoff. All right, cool. Let's keep moving. And for those that were talking about how come the other messages weren't highlighted, because I don't know what it is, but when we switch tabs and screens, this screen for the face-off, it keeps going to a different size and keeps quote unquote popping out pause. All right, cool. So here we go.
if you had under 3 minute rounds, I would be disappointed.
Agreed.
Oh shit!
I felt like your social battle.
Oh shit!
Social battle. That second round was like 2 minutes. I was like, that's it.
Yeah. All my rounds was about 2:30, 2:15. All right, so you ain't getting nothing over 3 minutes, so you ain't gonna be disappointed. Don't worry.
Yeah. This
we looking at a battle then.
Bro.
Right.
Like,
This a battle then.
battle. I want to hear freestyles. I want to hear rebuttals. I want to hear some fucking.
You want to hear rebuttals? Nah.
I want to hear some non-rhyming talking rebuttals before the round even starts, type of shit. Like, I didn't even like that round. That shit was fucking
I hate when people do that, man. I've never done that. Everything I say.
Actually, Pablo just addressed something. We let's not overlook that. Pablo has a good point, because individuals will rap, and then just before the round, they'll take away momentum from the rap. That goes back to that media training we were talking about, to where, like, in a heat of battle, don't play yourself. Pause. Don't play yourself. Pause. Like, if you rap something, and even if you're not impressed with your own material, please don't say that to the audience. Don't all of a sudden say to this audience that, oh man, I didn't even like my own round and blah blah blah. You basically gave the round away. Take it seriously. That's a good point from Pablo.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, it'll be rhyming. Some of it don't really mean anything.
Right.
Definitely rhymes.
Okay.
Now,
Paddywhack, give a dog a bone type of shit. Like, yeah.
I'm trying to prove you got the best pen, bro.
I definitely got the best pen in digital.
Oh, let's go.
I think you think so. So
I think most people think so. I wouldn't even say that's like cocky to say.
So let's ask it right now. Let's get it official right now. Chat, between Pablo and Innovate going into this battle, which of these high-level writers, high-level lyricists have the best pen? Is it Innovate or Pablo? Now keep in mind, both of these guys in many different circles, so not just over here, not just on these panels and these channels. Which of these MCs, which of these battlers have the best pen? They both have been called amazing pens in many different circles. You know, Too Loud to Die mentioned Innovate's pen, for example. TMR even mentioned Pablo's pen. Okay. On and on and on we could go. Smoke Kings mentioned both of their pens. Get Your Bars Up Media mentioned both of their pens. And it's kind of been a back and forth discussion depending on battle, right? This is, by the way, this will be the first battle that these two ever faced off. So now we have something else at stake here. We don't have, not just V Cody versus Mount Rushmore, virtual battle rap champ versus Mount Rushmore. We also got, after this battle, this may, probably will, decide who has the best pen. Okay, we got something from Greg. No, hold on. Let's go back a little bit. We got something from Dankster. Dankster mentions, this is going to be a good one. I'm excited. Shout out all battlers except Rob's. Understandable. Yes, Dankster versus Rob's will be on this card also June 6th, next weekend, Saturday. Greg mentions, Vay going to need all of those minutes. Just because he beat the creature doesn't mean he's back fully. He was ready against me. We see how that went. And as far as who has the best pen, Greg says Pablo. Okay, so Greg says Pablo. Let's call that up there. Greg says Pablo. Greg is biased. So we got one for Pablo for best pen. Okay, we got one for Pablo. Rest of the chat, you're more than welcome. Who has the best pen between Pablo and Innovate since it came up? Specialist, who would you have? So it's the specialist, by the way. Be sure to subscribe to Specialist 2088. Who would you have? Bruce Leaf, Dankster. Who do you guys have? And we won't ask Yo 2 times because Yo 2 times is going to be hosted, so he has to stay objective. But who has the best pen between Innovate and Pablo? So keep that in mind as we go ahead and watch more.
At this point, I think most people would say Pablo has the best pen.
I don't know, man. You live in the bubble with like 3 people in it.
A bubble, though. That's
shit.
No, that's just, bro. People that don't even like me will tell you. People that don't even like me, they're like, I don't like the way he says it, but his pen's fire. I don't find you.
That is public record. Pablo's correct on that. Hold on. We got specialists. Let's get specialists. Because we definitely want to get this. Specialist mentions Pablo can rap, no denying that, but Innovate has a better pen. You can't compare controller scheme. Oh, my bad. You can't compare controller schemes to what Innovate has put together. That, you know what? Let's go there, specialist. Which scheme was better? Controller scheme or that Muhammad Ali scheme that Innovate recently did against against Clay? And the reason we say Clay just to keep it specific. Which scheme was better? That could, at least recency bias, that could decide which was the better pen. So again, that Innovate scheme against Clay with that Cassius Clay scheme and woven it back in time machine and all that is easily the best scheme of 2026. And Pablo's scheme, the controller, was the best scheme of 2025. So it's going to be interesting to compare those two. Obviously, some of this may go on the Rock Files community post. But so Specialist has one for Innovate. So we got one for Innovate and one for Pablo. You know, Greg for Pablo, Specialist for Innovate. Mr. ENT in the building. Salute to Mr. ENT. Be sure to subscribe to Mr. ENT. Much respect. You know, hit the bell notification, Mr. ENT. Mr. ENT, real quick. You're familiar with both of these MCs. Do you have Innovate or Pablo for best pen in virtual/digital? Salute to Mr. ENT. All right, let's go ahead and keep it going.
I'll tell you, he's a better rhymer. He's definitely a better technical rapper. 100%. But I'm definitely a better writer. I don't think there's any question on that. And I think most people would tell you that.
You just admitted I got a better pen.
Yo, you prepared for both of us. Right?
This ain't battle reactor. You a thespian, bro.
That is a fact.
Thespian. No, but you prepared for both of us, yo. So you know when you're writing for an opponent, when you were writing for Innovate, were you as like, oh, I gotta go there with the pen, as you were when you were battling me, or was it more like I felt like everyone knows when they battle Pablo, they're like, oh shit, but his pen, like it's the main trait that stands out when
I'm gonna be honest, right?
It's the only trait you got. That's basically the only trait that you have.
Oh, innovate. Now, obviously, this is a face-off. Innovate's talking. We're also going to ask the chat. So while the chat goes through to decide who has the better pen, is Pablo's only trait his pen, or does Pablo has other things as a quality battle rapper? We're asking the chat, and also those that want to leave a comment in IG and all that good stuff. Is Pablo's only battle rap trait the pen, or does Pablo has other traits? Because that's what Innovate just mentioned. Innovate's like, well, that's all you got is the pen. Do you agree with that? And let's read Specialist comment right now because we don't want to overlook that because this is a good one. Specialist, to me, it's not that the controller scheme wasn't witty. It just played out to me. Vate still got some original schemes. Okay, so Specialist right there is going toward, okay, I'm giving Innovate the scheme edge also. So I'm Specialist, for those that don't know, Specialist did hear the scheme, just like we all did. Specialist did hear the scheme of the Muhammad Ali, Cassius Clay comparison, time machine. So Specialist giving it to that scheme versus the controller scheme. Okay, nothing wrong with that. We're just collective. Okay, we got Greg. I feel like Pablo possesses a flow, cadence, delivery, and parts, and some fire punches, haymakers. So would you say, Greg, that the controller scheme from Pablo, for that reason, is better than the Cassius Clay Muhammad Ali scheme from Innovate? Would you give it that? And for those that haven't seen it, if you want to know what battle we're referring to, please go. So salute to HB2Win. Go to the channel is HB2Win Nation. Be sure to go to HB2Win Nation. Look up a battle of Innovate versus Clay. It'll be right on that channel. You'll be able to see that battle. That's what we're referring to. Oh, okay, I got you. So Greg hasn't seen either. That's why. Okay, cool. Got it. Not a problem. Let's continue.
No.
Oh shit! You said that's the only thing he has is a pen?
Nah, my performance has gotten crazy too. Ooh. I had to learn how to translate it to digital a little bit, but you're not gonna tell me when I hit that fucking controller scheme versus Yo-Yo that even his reaction, that shit fucking no crowd still shook the building. You are one. You know, it was like woo. When QP hit the drag queen line, you see Smack. You saw the reaction of that shit because I delivered. It wasn't just a pen. Like that shit hit, dog.
Here's another question for the chat. That's what's so good about watching this video. Okay, so Greg mentioned that Greg is not going to watch that. Not mad at that. Not mad at that at all. Got it. Creature, say no more. Say no more. By the way, hold on. Real quick. As a side note, this is going to be taking about 5 seconds. If you take a look at Clay's last battle versus Miss Vicious, Clay in the third round, and it's surprising no one's talking about this. Clay in the third round, mentions that a lot of people think that, well, quote unquote, I'm going to hell because I'm gay. This is his line. And then it follows up with maybe I'm going to hell because I'm a Satanist. So Clay basically admitted in a battle that he's a Satanist, or that Clay is a Satanist. Yeah. Just saying though. Let's get back. That battle just dropped. For the IG comment, that battle just dropped maybe 2 days ago. It's a direct statement from Clay. Let's keep going.
That shit hit.
They popping shit.
I mean, you had your
Okay.
moments, bro.
Now let's go back 6 months, right? Y'all was supposed to bend battle.
Yeah.
I know y'all both have the material for each other already. Has it been revised? Has this shit been added? Because Pablo's got angles against him. Novate's got angles against him. Novate be wilding. Pablo be wilding. You know what I mean? Like, has both of y'all's been revised, or are we getting the same shit we were supposed to get on Supremacy? Talk to me.
I don't know. I'll be honest. Chat with people that fight. I'll be honest. I'm gonna be on point with the pen. I don't know if that hurt me in the sense that I'm really with them already. I got kind of bored from like the material that I had, and it may have been good material. So I think that may hurt me a little bit. But I trust in the material that I got on. I'm really pressing the pen and title, but I had some personal that I really wanted. But then if the angles wasn't changed, I got bored with the angles on them, man. I got bored of his life, basically. I might be about to bar him to death.
You got bored of that?
Bored with the angles is crazy. Cheeks was
Yeah,
good.
no, I would say this pretty much the same thing. I mean, there's definitely some. I kept some of it was just too good not to keep. And it's not like he's drastically changed over 6 months where it's like, this shit don't even apply to him anymore, you know? Like, but obviously, like, as a writer too, like, I don't know, just, you know, even if nothing changed and we haven't seen him at all, like,
not really, Dave.
Not really, ideas. Like, even though I have my rounds, I like still today I was thinking of more shit. Even if I don't use it in a battle, I'm always thinking of bars. Like, even up until the second the fucking bell rings, and even in the battle, mid-battle, he'll be probably rapping his second round, and I'll be thinking of bars. That's just how my mind works.
Yeah,
you know?
That's a detriment, people. I've been on.
It is a detriment. I wish I could turn it off, for real. I wish I could turn it off.
I've been chilling for a minute, but I crashed out for so long that shit still hit. Even though I haven't been on path to that in a few years, actually, but not consistently. With them old angles still hit. People think they hit. But when it's really time to rap, them angles don't really hit. Everybody keep trying it, bro. Nobody try to out-rap me like Yo-Yo said. We try to out-rap him now. We don't try to out-talk about him. That shit don't work.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So for those that couldn't understand, Novate was talking about how if an opponent tries to out-rap him, that's not going to work. To where basically, to paraphrase Novate, because we understand that the audio is tough, right? But the paraphrase Novate, that his opponent has to find something else to try to defeat Novate with. So for those that missed that, let's keep it going.
Oh, I'm gonna do a lot of things better than you in this battle. Definitely.
Y'all saying some theatrical stuff, bro. I'm really. Yo, he's so unpredictable that I have to put my pen somewhere that I'm like, no matter what he do, he can't touch this. I know.
Well, you see how he just said that though? You see how he said for this battle he went somewhere with the pen, just solidifying. Everyone feels like they have to when they battle Pablo. They know I gotta go to another galaxy with the pen because they know what they need.
That did kind of support Pablo's point about better pen. Because that's a layer. If you have something as close as Novate and Pablo, and you have mutual opponents that's prepared for Pablo, and they're saying, yeah, I got to step my pen up. And then you have other opponents that's like, we're preparing for Novate, and they're thinking about other things except the pen. That does give credence to Pablo's pen, at least in the opinion and perspective of the opponents, being something to watch out for. It's kind of like a game plan, right? So if you got one battler who's getting game planned for his pen versus another, that might sway that to like maybe Pablo does have more dominant pen. But here's the rebuttal. What if Novate has a dominant pen and other things to look out for, and maybe the pen is not game planned for, but maybe they're thinking about other things for Novate. See that? So whereas Pablo, and there's also, you got to be careful of this, Pablo, because it may lead credence to where the reason why individuals are preparing for your pen, because they're thinking, well, that's all Pablo has. We take pen away, we take Pablo away. But then the rebuttal to that rebuttal is, well, it's not like Pablo is not delivered. A lot of people don't like the style of delivery. That's fine. They're entitled to that. But Pablo has delivered. Let's not forget, Pablo has. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. Let's keep it going.
And no matter who I battle.
We got Cole in the building. And we got, whoa. We got a lot. Hold on. We got BA just came in the building. BA, salute. For those, usually would highlight the comments. It's kind of tough to do because the video screen keeps, going all over the place whenever we switch a tab. So apologize for that. We can do it as we can do it. We're going to try it now. Okay, we can do it now. All right, cool. So we got BA. Hold on. Let's go back here. Let's go back to Dankster. Rock, you trying to talk your ish right now. I see you. Hey, man, your Clay did call himself a Satanist in that battle. Just saying. Now it's in the form of a question, so it wasn't direct. Clay did call himself that. Great response to Innovate's claim about animal. Nobody innovate, nobody. Everybody had tried those angles. Okay. Real quick, we're gonna get back to the video in a minute. Just trying to catch up because we couldn't highlight these comments. Mr. NT, appreciate that. Right now, it's because Innovate's audio will get better in the face-off. Just wanted to clarify that. Greg, regardless of what's been placed on my name, we're not gonna act like I didn't smack Innovate around for 3 rounds. Okay. I mean, that's public record. That is definitely public record, and that's not minimized. Now we got to get your bars up. Media BAs in the building. Salute to BA. Be sure to subscribe to BA. Be sure to subscribe to everybody you see highlighted here. Subscribe to no. Saw the battle code. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. But let's get to it. Be sure to subscribe to Get Your Bars Up Media. Also get your bars up reaction. Salute. Absolutely. Word sport here, man. This is a good face-off. This is a good face-off. Salute to Yo 2 times. Cole, I'm not gonna lie, these comments for Vader are all trolls. He do this with all his opponents. Cole, when it comes to bait and compliments, it is troll. It's like it'll be a compliment, but then we get taken away, it'll be a contradiction, and then it'll be a compliment back again. That's just bait style. Specialist mentions that. Okay, so special confirmed. Salute. Be in the building. Here we go. Cole, Clay just beat Ms. Vish too, since y'all don't watch, buddy. Salute everyone. Actually, Cole did see the battle. And Cole, you peep where Clay called himself a Satanist? Sorry, where Clay basically self-described as a Satanist in that was cringeworthy. But yeah, Clay, Ms. Vicious lost energy in that 3rd round. Ms. Vicious clearly won that 1st round. Second round debatable, but lost energy in that. So yeah, that's a 2-1 Clay. Yeah, Clay did win it. Saw clips of it and got through the battle. Oh, this Yo 2 times was trying their hardest to troll me. Corny kindergarten Joe's got to stop. Everybody going to watch, and yet the presentation is impeccable. Salute. Let's keep going. Boom. Oh, so Cole didn't see it. Okay, just want to be sure. Hey, Jules, what's been good, man? We got Jules of Jules Gaming Lounge. Been a while. Salute to Jules. Be sure to subscribe to Jules Gaming Lounge. Hey, Jules, when you gonna play some Soul Calibur over there, man? Rock might have to get you out of here with that Soul Calibur. Not just playing. But now, salute to Jules. Again, subscribe to Jules Gaming Lounge live on YouTube. Salute. And last but not least, Dankster. Honestly, I have a lot of people blocked for the battle. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, actually, that's a good point for battle rappers. This is digital. This is screen. This is virtual, right? Eliminate the chat for your battle, please. Do not get distracted. So, A Game 365. You probably know this because you've had many virtual battles. Keep the screen off. Ayo Dre, keep that screen off when you're battling because this is your first virtual battle that we know about. Greg, you don't want it on Dreamcast Soul Calibur? Greg, that's a funeral, bro. You don't want it to rock on that. Not on that. It won't be Greg the Great, man. It'll be Greg the Grave on that. Straight up, bars. All right. Let's go ahead and go back. Not Soul Calibur. We're talking about the retro Soul Calibur. Oh, hold up. One more comment before we go. I want to get this in. Yo, 2 times with the digital battle rap. I started virtual. I'm an innovator for salute. Bunny, salute. Oh, and someone in IG asked, will there be a code dropped? Yes, there will be a code dropped after this. We want to get through this first because there's a lot here. There's a lot here that's good. All right, cool. Back to the face-off.
Ain't gonna cut it.
No matter who I battle, I attack their strong. If you're strong through your energy, like Cass, I'm gonna attack you. If you're strong through your delivery, I'm gonna attack your delivery. If you're strong through your pen, I'm gonna attack you.
I mean, I guess sometimes it's more beneficial to not, like, if I know you're good at something, instead of trying to beat you at your own game, like, I play into my strengths too, like, so
that's true, but that's how I learn. That's how I kind of take another person's power.
I feel like that track you had, the Decadence track that you posted the other day,
that was fire.
I heard his verse on that and I was like, that's fire.
That was fire.
I need to at least match that with the same rhyme scheme that he already used and like not use the same word. So I get what he's saying. Like,
whoa, wait a minute, Pablo. To be clear, and we're gonna let it play. You said the same rhyme scheme with different words. So you're taking Innovate's rhythm. Is that a highlight we can look forward to in the battle? You're gonna take a rhythm from Decadence. And by the way, Innovate, that was fire. Are you gonna take a similar rhyme scheme and rhythm, not the words, but a similar rhyme scheme and rhythm from Decadence and put it in your round? Or are you talking about the quality of it using a different rhythm with your different words? Let's let it play.
It is like, as a writer,
Really that,
like,
yeah,
test yourself.
And that's how iron sharpens iron. The bad sad thing is we're gonna make one battle to make each other better. So I kind of run that through my head I keep that on the repetition. Like I rewrite it. I revise. I make my I constantly expect you to get better. And if you don't, so I'm always gonna get better. I kind of take the other rappers' powers that way.
Ooh, wait a minute. So Innovate kind of said what Pablo said. So Pablo said, the Decadence verse from Innovate was fire. Might take a similar rhyme scheme, basically a similar. We'll just say a similar concept, right? And I may take that and elevate it. Where Innovate's like, okay, whatever your power is, I'm gonna take that power from you and may use it against you. So we might have a switch in one of these rounds between these two. And if they pull that off, obviously without plagiarism, obviously without biting bars, obviously without recycling, if they do that, that round might end up a deadlock if they both do it properly. That's going to be something to watch for. More than likely, knowing these battlers, that might happen in round 2. Let's keep going.
Look at my powers, B.
Let me show you my power.
Whatever you strong at, I study it until I feel like I'm better in that area. If you strong in an area, I ain't gonna be satisfied until I feel like I'm better in your strong area.
Yeah, I could see that.
Okay.
Like, it's almost like MMA. It's like, you're a good grappler, but
that's kind of dangerous though, because there can't be too much concentration to take a power away, and now you're taking that energy away from what you do well. Be careful of that. That's going to be something else to watch in the battle. If both of these are trying to take powers away from each other, for example, Innovate's trying to take the pen from Pablo. Pablo may be trying to take the rapping from Innovate, for example. Well, if Pablo, we'll go to Pablo. If Pablo takes too much toward taking the rapping from Innovate, he might lose some of his pen, and that pen may be downgraded. Same with Innovate. If Innovate tries to take the pen from Pablo, then some of that rapping might be downgraded, and then that may become less effective. So both of them got to be careful of that. That's some sophisticated battling, though.
The dude, like, you don't want to go up against someone and be completely lacking in one area where they could just fucking dominate you. Like, so I get what
better training for that type of fight.
But revising too, like, I've revised this shit so many times that I've like cutting out like any filler and also like in places where I wouldn't even think like, no, this is so compact and like cut out all the filler. I didn't even think there was room to like add anything. And all of a sudden I think of like one word, just one tweak of one word that adds even more wordplay. I'm like,
oh, Pablo, you're dirty. Pablo Picasso, you're dirty. Because what Pablo's doing is he's doing a songwriting trick in his battle. I'm sorry, a songwriting trick in his rhyme. It's not just editing, by the way. It's actually rhythm and dynamic placement. We're not going to go through that because that'll bore out the whole assessment of this. But if okay, this is going to be a fascinating battle. Let's keep it going. That's a dirty trick, Pablo, but it is effective.
oh my God, it's
Like,
even better.
it's all like, sorry, I stay home. I'm gonna drop a fact. You gonna have to talk about jackpot. You gonna have to negotiate some stuff once I get to the crib. I have to negotiate a little wager right here.
Negotiate away.
Uh-oh.
I told you, bro. It was
I ain't pros. I'm just letting y'all talk y'all shit, man.
it was my idea.
What's up with Yo 2 Times and the Big Ghost, man? This Yo 2 Times wild in this. He got the goggles on, he had a helmet, and he got a big goat. This dude don't care, ladies and gentlemen. Salute to Yo 2 Times. But could this main event be money on the floor? Let's keep watching.
Originally, that we would bet and have fans. So this is months ago, but I was gonna say like, even have fans donate, and then the winner could have like the money go.
Okay, put it like this. I don't even have to bet your own money. Do y'all want to bet y'all pay?
Big goat.
Fucking ain't right.
Wine.
Let's, bro.
You drunk?
Talking to? Come on, dog.
Do y'all want to bet y'all pay? What we doing, babe?
Absolutely.
I really want to get in that bag when I can really hear everything, man. I don't want to see what I'm getting. Most definitely. I'm about to go nowhere, right? I'm almost there.
No, that was a long-winded yes. That was a long-winded yes.
Just like Jackpot and Supernova, we got some bread on the floor, gentlemen. We got a bet.
Okay, so that's two battles. If y'all missed it, Jackpot and Supernova got a $200 and $250 wager. One of them, I think it's $200 on that battle. When it gets that pot. This next battle may have it. So Yo 2 Times. Okay, hold on. Here you go. This here's the question. So there it is right there. Straight from World Sport Battlegrounds. Not going to disclose the amount, but their pay is on the floor. To be clear, that means winner gets double, loser gets lint. Winner gets wages, loser gets lit. Lint, L-I-N-T, lint. Yeah. Now we got even more. This is what battle is supposed to be. Let's go, man. Oh, but Yo 2 Times, that also means you're going to have another set of judges. Because obviously there's going to be judges for the jackpot. Okay, hold on. Cole asked a question, so Yo 2 Times can answer this. Is it clear Innovate seems confused? Innovate don't seem that confused because Innovate's the one that brought it up. But let's let Yo 2 Times bring that up. Salute. Let's keep playing the video. But yeah, so we may have two judge battles here to set this money up on point. Yeah, there's money on the floor. Here we go.
Midnight Madness.
Midnight Madness. Yeah,
I want to rap right.
Damn right. That's right. Go. Listen. Okay. So are any one of y'all worried about the angles that each other might use? Because there's been a lot of bullshit floating around in the universe. You feel me?
That's life, though. There's always bullshit floating. Am I worried about? Listen, Innovate's not even a great angler anyway. If we're being real.
Oh, that's not accurate, Pablo. It'll be addressed in this, but just to be public, Innovate has right now the best quote unquote angle. Pause, I guess, if necessary, but Innovate has one of the best angles against an opponent in 2026 with that Muhammad Ali. That Muhammad Ali scheme was not just a scheme, it was an angle. So we can't say that. Now, has Innovate angled often against Pause. Has Innovate angled pause against an opponent like that often? Not like that, because most of them been bar fests. But it's not like Innovate can't do it. Does he do it as well as Pablo? We'll see. Let's get these comments very quickly. Okay, there we go. Yo, 2 times mentions, yeah, Vate down 2 judge battles. Okay. So Vate is down for 2 judge battles. Cool. Cole mentions, he said if we battle for 100, it's cool, but for 200, I want to pick the judges. Yeah. But regardless of that, Cole, if not mistaken, Yo, 2 times can answer this. For any type of money on the floor, both MCs got to agree on the judges, of course. They both got to agree on that. Yeah. That's typical, at least. All right, here we go.
I'm just like, name a battle that Innovate like executed an angle like brilliantly.
Cassius.
Okay, so there it is.
I gotta be real. I didn't even watch it. I still have.
Oh no, Innovate! Don't do that. Not almost every battle. No. Oh, you had a good one against Reith. Cole mentioned, I guess y'all not understanding. Okay. Hold on.
He went crazy against Reith too.
I heard he lost.
That was anger management.
I heard he lost.
Last 3 battles.
That was the consensus at the time.
What consensus?
He might have lost that.
Started at my Greek battle when I was like, I got to start.
Ooh.
What consensus?
That's what I heard, bro. I didn't see it.
You said he lost to Cassius joint?
They said he lost. Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's what the poll said. 10 Rock poll said.
Oh, no, friend. No, my friend. No, my friend. No, my friend. No, my friend. No. Respectfully. So here is what's referred to as the rock poll, right? The stuff on the community post. So look, this is not a shot. This is nothing personal. 34 votes. This is 2 months ago. Now, Pablo did mention that when Pablo saw it, it had Clay winning. To read this very clearly, this is from the home. If you want to see this battle, go to Roman. What up, man? Be sure to subscribe to Roman in the building. Roman, what up? Salute. Much respect. Welcome. So this might be confusing because it doesn't mention the name Clay, right? Or Cassius. But this is the battle that is referred to here, right? This battle is Innovate versus Clay. As it states, Rock Files, UBL, which is uncompromised battle league, HB2N, home invasion. That's the name of the card. Did Innovate win the home invasion battle? That's the home invasion battle versus Clay. As you see here, 34 votes 2 months ago. Innovate overwhelmingly by final consensus, overwhelmingly won that battle. And the opponent was Clay. So this might be what's referred to. In defense of Pablo said when he saw it, it looked different, right? But no, so this is the official Rock poll. On this official Rock poll, Rock Files poll, right? Innovate destroyed Clay. And honestly, we did an assessment of that. Innovate did get Clay out of here. Clay was not trash, but Innovate did get Clay out of here. So just want to fact check that. Or actually provide the information of that. Here we go. Let's keep going. Yes, 100%. Right here. Clay was reading and slipped. And honestly, Cole, even without the reading and the slipping, Clay's material wasn't close to Innovate. It wasn't. It was not. Clay was not garbage, but Innovate. Look, just to cash this Clay Muhammad Ali scheme by itself, and then the haymakers that Innovate had. Clay didn't have nothing like that. Nothing at all on that level versus Innovate. So even without the reading and the slipping, Clay didn't win that battle. Nah. Let's go ahead. And this is no bias against the creature. No bias against the creature. This is straight up battle. Still don't believe you, Rob? Really don't care. See, here we go. Right on cue. Cole, you have a bias to their sexuality. No, actually, Cole got a bias to who won the battle. There's not a single line Clay said that matched up to anything Innovate said in the battle. Not at all. There's actually, to keep it $1 with you, Clay. I'm sorry, Cole, you're not Clay. That was a slip. Pause. Apologize. But Cole, Clay had 1,000,000 mid bars in his round. The only thing Innovate had in his round that was mid-ish was the Serena Williams, over the net and the racket, that whole thing. But nah, look, it wouldn't matter if Clay was a full-breaded whatever. Clay did not come close to winning the battle against Innovate. Let's not do that. There's no bias. It's just bars, skill, ability. Salute. All right. Let's keep it going.
Fuck, had Cassius winning. You know?
No, it didn't. No, it didn't, brother.
When I seen it, it did. I'm not. I just pulled that out of
You saw that one vote after you voted. You saw after you voted, one vote.
All right, so that's one. That's one battle.
Yeah, that's what you saw. That's when he was winning. That's the only time he was winning. Well, I'm almost there too.
But even if he did, okay, well, good for him.
I think he's look at it. I don't. I thought it was a good battle either way.
Man, apologize, bro.
That's one of my. I was clean that battle. I'm gonna be more clean this battle.
Yeah, you're gonna need to be.
By the time I finished writing it, it was fully memorized. I'm like, okay. Like,
Yeah, you're definitely gonna need to be.
Whoa. Hey, Cole, real quick. So Cole mentions, salute to Dankster, by the way. Cole mentions they gave Clay the battle immediately after. Yeah, that's because they didn't break down the battle. Yeah, actually, Cole, if you remember, went up on the panel over there immediately after that battle and basically said the same thing that's being said over here. To where like, listen, Clay keeps saying this. Clay could get a lot of battle rappers out of here. Mentioned just last live. Clay could destroy Suede 7. Virtually, and Mr. ENT is in here, salute, but Mr. ENT would have a problem with Clay in a battle, right? But against Innovate, Clay did not come close, man. Clay battled well. The bars were mid. Innovate battled very well, and only one of his bars were mid. It's really that simple of a battle. Now, they did give it immediately after, but look, ready for this? Here's what we got. Just saying. This is what consensus had as the final thing. And this one is interesting that this got some of the most amount of votes. And we know. Community posts are compromising, yada, yada, yada. We're just saying this is data. That is all. And even when we reviewed that battle live, nobody gave Clay that battle. Like nobody in that chat gave Clay through typing. Nobody gave Clay that battle. And it wasn't because of the reading either. What was that? I'm not even mad at that. Not even mad at that, Cole. I understand, but I got a conflict with your data. Hey, ready for this, Cole? Nobody got more of a conflict with this data than Rock do, because of the burner accounts that keep on going crazy. Cole, that's why we got to do all these layers and these discussions and ask these questions in different ways. We just can't go by these community posts, bro. You know that. We can't do it because we know it's compromised. Nobody knows more than this Rock File channel that community posts are compromised. That's why we got to use them in context. But I'm going to say this. Not only this post, but when we reviewed that battle, asked that question, and there was no sway. It wasn't like we were trying to campaign for Innovate. We didn't have to campaign for Innovate. Now, could that be compromised? Sure, because a lot of individuals that subscribe over here or rock over here, they don't like creatures. But just on some battle rap stuff, let's remove all the agenda. Let's remove all the wigs, all the tampons, all the weird bras, right? Let's remove all the drinking from Innovate. Let's remove all the drugs, all whatever Innovate, right? Let's just do a straight up battle rapping. Innovate was cleaner. Innovate had better bars. Innovate had way more room shakers, way more all that. The things are like creatures. Now hold up. Hey man. Hey look. Hey, we explained this. We explained this before. We're gonna be very clear about it. We're not gonna have anything, any human organism call itself something it's not. That trans community to be, hold on. And we're gonna get back to the video in a minute. That trans community, and actually more actual women should speak on this. This trans community has the unmitigated gall to have guys that were born male put on or do whatever adjustments to their flesh, take their gender from them, right? They say, well, call me a trans woman. No, you're not anything of a woman. You will not be called anything of a woman. You will not. That's disrespect to women. That's how we protect women over here. That's disrespect to Dankster. That's disrespect to Bunny. That's disrespect to mothers. That's disrespect to aunts. That's disrespect to sisters. All right? So they will be called creatures. Why? Because they're not a man and they're not a woman. That's the title you take. And keep in mind that this same trans community has the unmitigated gall to also say, well, we'll call the actual biological females, biological women, biological ladies, we're going to call them cisgendered. Yeah, right. Like you got authority to call who already is what they are a different title. Incorrect. That's not who they are. And all this little, well, I identify this way, that's, so therefore that's the authority. False. Sorry. And look, they got the right, wherever they are, they got the right to call themselves whatever they want. But over here, that will not be acknowledged. And just like this, others will have the right to disagree or agree with this. No problem. But you're a creature because you're not a male. Excuse me. You're a creature because you're not a man, because no man will call themselves that. And you're not a woman because you weren't born one. To be clear, you weren't born a female to become a woman. No. Sorry for you. Peace. Let's get back. So that's the community post here. Let's get back to the video. Yeah, right here. All right, cool. Back to the video.
Lots of privacy, lots of personal. Yeah. I ain't gonna play this shit up. I'm gonna get off the bus.
Do you think?
You're good. But to answer your question, no, I'm not worried. Even if he was able to put some of it together, I think Innovate's smart enough of a battler to know.
I don't know, man. The angles, and I think the angles against you. Everybody knows it's so talked about. I'm not one of those that just like to see you. Even
salute to Cole. Can't highlight the comment now because y'all see the screen is still being all jittery. But Cole mentions, dang, Rock been this way, but at least he's peeping the battle now. So, well, the clips were sent. Did not go out of the way of it or nothing, but did peep the battle. For Miss Vicious, by the way. Well, it's the same thing that when we broke down the battle. Wait a minute now. We broke down the battle with Innovate versus Clay. So we did do that, obviously, for Innovate. But keep in mind something. But Cole is 100% correct. There's a narrative about this channel. Rock doesn't ever have opinions. Y'all don't even know what opinions. First of all this Rock individual, 10 Rock individual stuff, man. Y'all petty. This channel's not a personal channel. But you're the one speaking, Rock. You. This is why Rock don't cam up. Because all this individual focus is not what this channel's about, nor is the point. But Cole is correct, though. No, Cole's would highlight the comment. The screen is jumping all over the place. But Cole's correct. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of opinions over here. And take that back. These are not opinions. Opinion is something that's just a feeling, not based with any data. Don't forget, this is data information. Every single perspective and take over here is not an opinion. It's a perspective. When it's an opinion, it doesn't have anything to support it like that. No, that's not correct. It could be an informed opinion. Yeah, that's like having a jumbo shrimp. That's an oxymoron. We ain't doing that. So yeah, to be clear, there's a ton of perspective and takes over here. They don't get highlighted because they don't provide no drama. And let's be honest, individuals only notice the channel when there's something, it's guilt by association. That's it. We're gonna be very clear. Yes, jumbo shrimp. Jumbo shrimp. As far as the oxymoron, jumbo shrimp is not paused. If jumbo shrimp is paused, this whole community can go get flushed down the toilet. Straight up. Salute to Bunny though. All right. Video. Go. Bunny, we got you on the comment.
I mean, niggas use the same angle against me. Dior. And what I said? I said all I heard was Dior. I guess it's woman's intuition, nigga. Like, we done heard this shit all 1,000 times. If A-Gang come with that shit, I'm gonna smoke the shit out of this man.
Hey, I didn't say Dior once, yo. I didn't say Dior.
You didn't.
That's not gonna shock the people, bro. I think I'm gonna surprise him. I'm trying to be very creative. I really want him to know that I'm right. Like, okay, he right there.
Yeah, a lot of this shit, honestly, like, I know it's gonna hit him. I could give a fuck about the I mean, don't get me wrong, obviously there's some crowd movers, but some of it's like directed right at him, and he's gonna be like, oh, so whether he shows it that night or not, when he turns the camera off, he's gonna be like, oh,
Low so what up, Roman, what up?
He's gonna sit up later.
So we're about to get off the bus now. I'm gonna see how much stuff she got. I know she got stuff.
Yeah, just mute out.
Yeah.
Yeah, just mute out. Okay, so you're not worried about the fucking angles, this, that, and the third. I know a lot of people, you know what I mean, especially in what we do, they be, he said blah blah. You know what I mean? Like, that's what the fuck they do.
I mean, I guess that's just battle rap, though. Some people.
That's battle rap in general.
Yeah.
See, like
someone could say the most simple bullshit. People like, oh my god.
Yeah, like the next person Snake Eyes battles, they're gonna have a fucking eating raccoon bar. It's
eating right. You mean swamp?
No, they said they had a bet. If Snake Eyes lost the swamp, he was gonna eat some raccoon.
Oh my god, bro!
I don't think he ever ate the raccoon.
Disgusting, dog.
That's nasty.
That's nasty as fuck.
I'm in the South, and I don't know nobody that eats raccoon.
Yeah, I've never eaten a raccoon. I'll be real. When I went to Nolans, I did have some gator.
Doing better?
Gata's not raccoon.
Are they twins?
I never ate a raccoon.
Wow. Yeah,
I'm
almost home.
with the people. Okay.
Hey, shout out to Innovate for promoting a battle in the middle of a face-off. Shout out to Innovate. That's fire. Let's read some comments very quickly. Hope this screen doesn't. Okay, cool. All right. Let's go ahead real quick. We're going to start from, Cole's comment. No, we'll start from Dankster's comment. Dankster, but Creatures is really strong for Rock. Rock, I think. Oh, hey, honestly, Dankster, that's light work. There's a whole lot of more vicious terms that's been said on this statement. Sorry, said on this channel. Salute to Dankster, though. Be sure to subscribe. Cole's 100%. Rock been this way, but at least he's peeping the battles now. So now, bruh, not to be cold, but outside of Cole and BA, the most amount of battles that's been broke down has been broke down over here. And listen, we even have to tolerate. We still haven't broke down a J2 battle because he's trash. But if I don't know, that's tough. If J2 was to battle like an Innovate or a Reek or something like that, and hopefully they wouldn't take that battle, that'll be a tough battle to break down. Because first of all, either Innovate or Reek would destroy J2 if they ever battle, because J2 is just wet trash. But that would be a tough decision to break that battle down. And not just because of J2's orientation, it's because J2 was horrible battling. You know what I'm saying? Bunny mentions all the wigs and makeup don't mean nothing. That male body odor. Bunny is a fool. Salute to Bunny. But yeah, listen, it's kind of what Miss Vicious said. And it's not just that Clay. There's nothing personal against. Not everything is personal, right? But when all is said and done, individuals can identify or do whatever, man. But when dust goes to dust and ashes to ashes, There's a bar in there. We'll chill. We'll chill. We'll chill. Cole. Oh yeah, the jumbo shrimp. Right. Honestly, right now, I'm forgetting what that was a reference to. Yeah. So jumbo shrimp would be the oxymoron, right? Big colossal, as Cole mentions. That would be the redundancy. That would be redundancy. Now, here's something from Roman, real quick. Roman got money on the battle with, hey, yo, 2 times. You see this? There's money. There might be money on the floor with Dankster and Robs. Salute to Roman. But Roman has money on the floor with Dankster and Robs, and his money is on Dankster. So there may be something here. So that might be 3, potentially. We know 2 that money on the floor so far. That might potentially be 3 battles. 3 battles with money on the floor. Loso, welcome back. Salute to Loso BXNY. Be sure to subscribe to Loso. Loso got some new music on there. Loso doing his thing. Salute to Loso, man. Welcome back, bro. Cole, all the mopeds and Vates on the bus. Cole, you and Innovate gonna have to battle soon. C Double mentions the face-off was boring, no cap. Rocky making it entertaining. Just because of comment. Now this is 100%. And for many reasons. Cole mentions not with the alphabet team. 100%. And to be clear, it's not an offensive attack against the LGBTQRLN, whatever, all that. It's because it represents chaos. And it's disrespectful. Y'all, I don't think people peep this, right? But the Rainbow, we'll just call them the Rainbow Coalition. They got the nerve to link in melanated people with their struggle. How dare you? What? And whenever somebody want to fit in mainstream, they gotta put in melanated people in their struggle. We ain't doing that. What do we got to do with it? Anyway, now it's too late, gangster. But anyway, take the C off your name. Now you lay in ashes. That's one way. That's one way. But you got the dust to dust, ashes to ashes. You know, you got the cash. Just saying. Okay. Dankster mentions face palm, of course. Don't put money. Hey, dang, this is a battle. A lot of people want to see. Actually, dang, when we did, and you were in the chat, so salute to Dankster. But dog, when we did an in-person like chat conversation about this, dog, this was the outside of Innovate and Pablo Pickasso face-off. This the face-off they wanted to see first was you and Robs. They wanted to see you and Robs first. That was the consensus. That's also on the community post. So yeah, no, this might, your battle with Robs may get some money on it. So it may be out of your control, good sister. Maybe out of your control. The CW mentioned that don't sound confident. Okay, video.
Yep, I'm doing a live now for battle I have in a few days.
Oh, where?
Yeah.
Where?
I
want to shout out again. Innovate is promoting the battle, promoting the virtual battle, the digital battle, while in the middle of a face-off. Salute to that. That's good promo. Even though it probably wasn't intended, that's good promo. Salute. Let's keep moving.
We do it online. We do the battles online.
You better fucking let me know what's the shit, yo.
Yeah, I gotta send it to you. I'll be sending stuff to everybody in the neighborhood.
You got my number?
I'm gonna get it before we go up.
Oh.
Yeah, what's up, y'all?
Yeah, me
Y'all
out.
almost home. I'll be able
Is that a woman of the night?
Yeah, grab them digits, Vape. Grab them digits.
Yo, 2 times. You telling Vape to grab digits off some. Yo. Anyway, let's keep going.
Dip off, dog.
Grab them digits. Yeah.
Please don't.
What you were saying about like if he just says a certain thing, people be like, oh my god, man, it's fucking over. I think people get they get so wrapped up in like this like little insular bubble that they think like this shit's like bigger than it, because to people outside in a battle, like you want anyone to be able to get a line.
Yeah.
You don't want people to have to do fucking hours of research to even understand what the fuck you're talking about. And I think that's a trap people fall into. I say it all the time, bro. The chat bars, And I would tell Clip all the time. He's like, I know it's his specialty, and he would do it all the time. But like the blue dream and like fucking like mentioning people. I'm a specialist because it's like
I was about to say,
what are we doing? Stop fucking pandering, mentioning people on the chat and dumb shit. Like,
I mean, but that gets the chat going. That gets the chat going.
I'll be right there, y'all.
For someone like, let's say, like, if
Be right there.
Murder Mook or something was to watch it, it's like, what the fuck? Did they know anything of what you're talking about? Does that bar hit to anyone outside of like this little circle?
It depends on how you word it and how you craft the bars.
Yeah, 100%. You got to put it together in a way that people can still get it.
Because Innovate, when he battled Reek on anger management, he did have some bar, and then even Jackpot and Rio, when they did their face off before they were supposed to battle for the third time. Jesus Christ, that battle at the time. But it did resonate. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna hold you.
That's a good point, actually, from Yo 2 Times, because we talked about translation a lot on this channel. It's going to be up to the battler to translate why something that's nuanced matters to a crowd that's foreign to the subject. Let's simplify it. The battler is going to have to translate how come something that may not be known to who's watching should matter to them. That's up to the battler. Basically turning something specific into a universal topic. That'll be up to the battler. Now, what's good, both Pablo and Innovate do have that ability. But Innovate can't miss the moment, neither can Pablo. So that could work. Go.
No, I think that's just a testament to how well people can put stuff together, where you got to make sure that like someone that has no idea what you're talking about can still get the line. That's the testament of a good writer. I'm not saying Innovate can't do that. I'm just saying I think he's smart enough. Like he knows what's gonna like actually win this battle and what's gonna have like a couple people be like, he cooked them.
But see, the thing with Nate, right, is
good point.
He's a mastermind with crafting material that wins battles.
True that.
Not gonna fucking hold.
Does he though? Like, let's go over his clear wins, clear Innovate wins.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. He's had so many fucking battles. We can start from the top. De Niro. He clearly beat De Niro.
Yes.
That was his battle. That was his first battle over here.
De Niro was one of the most boring people in digital.
But wait, just want to say this, and Yo 2 Times, if it ain't respected, corrected. De Niro wasn't boring at first. Didn't De Niro become boring later? So the De Niro that Innovated battled, that was not a boring De Niro, if not mistaken. We'll have to review that battle, but if memory serves correct, that De Niro wasn't as boring as he became later. But let's keep watching.
I don't think De Niro's boring.
Oh, that's Cap.
I think De Niro, when he's got a pen and a style that's relatable and to B-Dot, you know what I mean? So I don't think
relatable to B-Dot. Yeah.
What? A pen and a style relatable to B-Dot. I don't know about that one. That's Cap. It's a little bit capish on that. There's similarities as far as, you know, the rhythmic pattern or whatever, but B-Dot can be one-dimensional dynamic, but he ain't boring like De Niro has been in some of these battles. Maybe at first De Niro was like that, but then as De Niro kept going, De Niro got more boring, if not mistaken, of course. Let's go.
Yeah, like he's a second cousin or something. Yeah.
He's like a second cousin of B-Dot. So
I don't think it's boring, but he has one tone the whole time, and then he just like drags. I feel like
he was in person when he battled AK Asia at Stigmata. It was completely different.
Okay.
Yeah, I could see
there we
that.
go.
I just don't think he translated as good in digital. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah. So okay, he beat De Niro. Who else?
GX.
No, bro. GX is the GOAT, bro. Stop it. GX.
GX. I almost had GX to come back outside.
Yo, we need a GX return, bro. That motherfucker.
Hey, this is way off the subject. Yo, 2 times. Is there a way to get GX versus 2 Sabe, or could that not work? Asking a question, just brainstorm. That battle might work. GX versus 2 Sabe. 2 Sabe. All right, let's go.
Is on a whole nother level with this.
Listen, who else? Him and Rio was a classic.
Mm-hmm.
Just like
yeah.
Just like you and Rio, classic. I think
that's not a clear.
Pablo and Rio wasn't a classic. Pablo bodied Rio. We're not gonna do that, yo, 2 times. We're not gonna do that. Now, innovative Rio, yeah. Pablo and Rio, a body can be a classic. Let's just move on.
Win. So you said he's good at writing material that wins battles. So my question is, what battles did he win?
My reverse question would be, what battles did he lose? Do you think, who did you have, him versus Loso?
We got Pablo in the building. You know what's funny? Let's go there. First of all, be sure to subscribe to Pablo Pickasso. Be sure to subscribe to Unscripted Logic. Salute to Pablo Pickasso, Unscripted Logic, all the good stuff. Salute, Rod. They said you was Pablo biased. You know what's funny about being objective, Pablo? Whichever side wants something from Rock or the Rock Files channel, then Rock is biased the other way. Because there's also those that say, well, you're Innovate biased. How come you won't, how come you won't say nothing against Innovate? We're clearly sitting here, have basically gave both flowers and give criticism of both. Pablo, there's 2 things people don't do. Listen and read. And what usually happens with these assessments, right, is going to be all the individual Rock stuff, right? But nah, I mean, look, and there's criticism here. Nah, you good. No, this is what it's for. You know, this is a face-off review. During the face-off review, the chat is more so just to read a statement. Parliament is my bad, not trying to hijack your stream. Nah, man. No. Because this is a face-off review, not just a Rock to give some just some commentary or whatever. But nah, if somebody sees some of the face-offs, they're more than welcome. No, you good. It's not actually that adds to the show. All right, let's go to more video.
That's a debatable though. Every time I rewatch, and I'll be dead ass, that's probably my favorite Innovate performance. It's either that or maybe the clip battle. It's up there. It's one of his.
Did you see him versus Gullah?
Hold on.
Debatable though. Every time I rewatch,
whoa,
bro, that motherfucker is on a whole nother level with this.
Wait.
Listen,
we missed some.
You're talking about can still get the line. That's the testament of a good writer. I'm not saying Innovate can't do that. I'm just saying.
All right, we'll start from here.
I think he's smart enough. Like he knows what's gonna like actually win this battle.
Apologize for rewinding. Just trying to be sure
couple people
nothing was missed.
He cooked them.
But see, the thing with Vape, right, is he's a mastermind with crafting material that wins battles. Not gonna fucking hold.
Does he though? Like, let's go over his clear wins, clear Innovate wins.
Mm-hmm. He's had so many fucking battles. We can start from the top. De Niro. He clearly beat De Niro. That was his battle. That was his first battle over here.
De Niro was one of the most boring people in digital.
And that De Niro,
I don't think De Niro's boring.
Okay. That's kept.
I think De Niro, when he's got a pen and a style that's relatable and to B-Dot. You know what I mean? So I don't think
relatable to B-Dot. Yeah, like he's a second cousin or something.
Yeah. He's like a second cousin to B-Dot. So
I don't think it's boring, but he has one tone the whole time, and then he just like drags. I feel
when
like
he was in person when he battled AK Asia at Stigmata, it was completely different.
That's on.
Yeah, I could see that. I just don't think he translated as good in digital. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah. So okay, he beat De Niro. Who else?
Bullet ENT, what up? Bullet ENT, what up? Salute.
No, bro. GX is the GOAT, bro. Stop it. GX.
Hey, Pablo, since you're in the chat, would you want to see GX versus 2 Sabe? Kind of something about that matchup kind of fits. GX versus 2 Sabe. I wonder who would book that. Let's keep it moving. That's the brainstorm idea. Let's go.
I almost had GX to come back outside.
Yo, we need a GX return, bro. That motherfucker is on a whole nother level with this shit.
Listen, who else? Him and Rio was a classic. Just like
yeah.
Rio. Just like you and Rio. Classic.
I'm going to say this again. A body is not a classic. Let's just move on.
I think
so that's not a clear win. So you said he's good at writing material that wins battles. So my question is, what battles did he win?
My reverse question would be, what battle did he lose? Do you think, who did you have him versus Loso?
That's a debatable though.
That is
Every time I rewatch, and I'll be dead ass, that's probably my favorite Innovate performance. It's either that or maybe the clip battle. It's up there. It's one of his
Did you
best.
see him versus Gullah?
Gullah, maybe. This motherfucker's got a lot of battles, dog.
Yeah, they've battled in there everybody except for Luke Kane at this point.
Yeah. I mean, do we really
what about him versus D Money?
I didn't think that was debate. When that happened, people had that debatable, bro. I'm not bugging.
So to speak on that, Innovate versus D Money, it was at first seemingly debatable, just because there was some shock effect there, because that was some of the best rapping D Money did with D Money, and also Innovate basically. That's one of those battles to where one battle did something unexpected and it worked. The other battle did what was expected. So at first it seemed like D Money may have gotten a round and possibly another round, but then after more analysis, we know what happened. Let's go ahead and highlight this comment, please, very quickly. Pablo mentions, I know people want yelling and crashing out, but I don't like being loud for no reason. Why not GX versus Tusabi? Yeah. On whatever league. Okay. Just kicking stuff out there. Mr. Bullet ENT, salute. Rock Pablo, Dank Cole Velvet, Greg even 2 times. Now salute. Much respect. Oh, and be sure to subscribe. Be sure to subscribe to Mr. Bullet ENT live on YouTube. Salute. Hold on. Got everybody? Oh. Dankster and C double Rob's hopefully prepping because every battle he repeats his bars 7 times. That's going to be a factor for Robs. But don't forget, a clean Robs. A clean Robs is a dangerous opponent. Well, granted. Well, we only saw maybe 1.5 times. Okay, we'll see what happens. All right, video.
Live in the chat, people were saying 3-0. Well, on the rewatch, I remember even some big names in the culture and shit were saying, I don't know. D Money might have got the second. He might have got.
Yeah.
There was a debate. I'm not saying I think that, but there was a debate.
Not gonna lie, you're gonna have to support that. I hear. Well, yes, you did. Wait a minute. Hold on, Roman. Wait a minute, Roman. We never seen it come around. Robs versus Yo 2 times you saw it. That wasn't all the way clean, no. But that was the most clean Robs you saw, and there's still this consensus, good brother, that some say Robs, even with the stumble and got it back, may have gotten Yo 2 times in that battle. We did see it. Now, what we haven't seen a Robs go all the way clean, 0 stumbles, polished, like we've seen a Pablo or Innovate. But we've seen Robs get through a battle and not have a crazy stumble or a choke and then just bow. We have seen that, and that was against Yo 2 times. We did see that. Salute. Oh, talk. They used to say clean Rob still ain't doing nothing with Dank. See, and that's the reason why there's going to be money on the floor for your battle, Dank. Saying though. But Roman, we did. No? Okay. All right. So that Yo 2 times, Robs, that wasn't okay, fine. Okay, fine. So it was clean-ish, would you say? And you're right. To be honest with you, Roman, you're right. Because it is insane to count something clean-ish and then look at the other battles that he hasn't finished clean. Okay. If that's where you're coming from. But that Robs, Nah, you good, Roman. No, we're having a discussion. You're not one. No, you good. You good. Again, one of the mantras of this channel is that if it ain't respected, correct it. If Rock missed something, hey, go ahead. Or not just Rock, as far as the individual, can't stand that. But if this channel missed something, yeah, go ahead and just say, hey, by the way, you know, this might be incorrect. You know, this is a data channel. We want the information right. Roman, I hope it's a good battle. If these two, we've seen this a lot, right? If these two can battle like they talking against each other, this could be a contender for battle of the night. This could be. Real quick before we start the video again, Rob don't handle pressure. Putting money on the floor. It's like predicting his failure. What if Rob doesn't know there's money on the floor? So this is how that would work. So let's say you both battle, right? And let's say a panel turns into these judges, and they say, "Look, this, you know, so and so either Rob or Dangster won, right?" Then it said, "By the way, there was money on the floor, and here you go." That could happen. If that's up to Word Sport Battleground. Ha, Dangster. What's this? Oh yeah, put kid in the water. Rob's lost. And quit playing Rocky Watcher right now. Oh, look, the dog. We got about 14 people in this, 14 people watching this. And so think about this. This is how this channel works, right, Dang? Let's go right here. When you have 14 people watching, some of these individuals will probably be like, you know, clipping stuff up, or saving it where they save it at. And that means multiple people might be watching in one location. And there's nothing wrong with that. Not mad. But so 14 could be exponentially that much more. Probably everybody watching this. You know, for everyone that has an interest in the card and, of course, the main event. Yeah, everybody watching this one way or another. Roman mentions, I got a chat bet, Rock. Something like just a dub. Okay, salute. But look, Roman, that's just you. With the type of momentum this battle's getting, dog. What if there's like 6 other people that say I got a dub on it too? Dog, you're talking about $700. That's a lot of money to have on the floor. This might get more money on the floor between that. Not rooting for it, not campaigning for it, but this might get more money on the floor than the main event. A lot of people talk about Danks and Robs. Just saying. All right. Let's go ahead and go back to the video. Go.
So is it clear? I mean, now looking back, I'll say straight up, he fucking clearly beat D-Money. But
now, let me ask you.
Hold on.
What happened? People had that debatable, bro. I'm not bugging. Like, live in the chat, people were saying 3-0. But on the rewatch?
Yep. We got royalty in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, the ladies of iTalk is in the building. Stop what you're doing. Subscribe to the ladies of iTalk. They got some new material on their channel. They got great conversations. They even got recipes. Man, they are going crazy over there. Salute to the ladies of iTalk. Much respect. Subscribe. Hit the bell notification button. That's right. Hey, look over here. We more than respect the women over here. More than respect the ladies. Salute to the ladies of iTalk. You know, peace of chat. Much respect. What's up, ladies of iTalk? Much respect. Oh, salute to RP and Bori. Hey, Bori, do you do burpees too? I wonder if Bori does burpees too, because you know they also got health and fitness on the channel too. So, Bori, if you do burpees, salute to that, man. Bori's getting it in. Salute to that. RP getting it in. RP, hey RP, if this is you, which it probably is, RP, would you ever? Yeah, we're gonna do it. RP, would you ever battle rap just for fun? Okay, cool. So this is RP. Oh, RP, you are so sweet. Look, Look, just subscribe to the channel. Hey, the then gets enough for the ladies. If I talk, absolutely. Okay, was that Bori sleeping? But I think she does. Hey, burpees is one of the best exercises you can do for those that just want to do, the fundamentals. Absolutely. Oh no, but look, RP, ladies of I talk, that is. Listen, a lot of people that battle rap are not rappers anyway. They just have fun with it. They just talk. They just talk and go ahead and go crazy. We'll discuss it. No doubt. Hey. So hey, bars. So we got RP. Yo. My name is Mo. My wife's a hoe. That's all I got. Listen, if you change that, my wife's a hoe, and put it to your wife's a hoe, that becomes a battle rap bar. There you go. See, look, you already got the attitude, you already got the personality. Just saying. And the reason why we're asking is because what we're doing here, this is a face-off between two battle rappers, right? This is the main event of a card. Just to let you know, Bori, real quick. So here's a card coming up for. I just want you to see that real quick. This is a card coming up next weekend. So not tomorrow, but next weekend. This is June 26, 2006. This is going to be on the YouTube channel Word Sport Battle League, right? And this is the main event. A rapper named Novate versus another rapper named Pablo Pickasso. A little bit of resume. Novate has been called like the Mount Rushmore or the greatest battle rapper in this area, right? Pablo Pickasso, the guy on the right side of the fire, he just won the 2025 V Cody, which is the virtual champion of the season, and also won the virtual battle rap champion of 2025. So you got virtual battle rap champion versus, a virtual legend, right? It's free, by the way. It's free. It's going to be at 8 p.m. on the Word Sport Battle Line. Right. You're more than welcome to check it out. And honestly, if you do have a chance to check it out next Saturday, you can hit us up on IG, because I think you're on IG, or hit us up here and just say who you thought won based off whatever criteria you got. Salute. Okay, so let's get back to the video. Okay, no, much respect. No, salute. What is up with the Pablo? What is up with the Hitler mustache, though, bro? What's up with the Hitler mustache? Anyway, we can't say Hitler mustache. This is YouTube. What's up with the European mustache? Whatever. Anyway, Pablo, the one with the mustache. Cool. All right, cool. Video. Back to it. And this is the face off for that.
I remember even some big names in the culture and shit were saying, I don't know. D-Money might have got the second. He might have got. There was a debate. I'm not saying I think that, but there was a debate. So is it clear? I mean, now looking back, I'll say straight up, he fucking clearly beat D-Money. But
absolutely. And look, as one of the individuals that at first glance was looking at that second round and thought there may have been a case for D-Money, because hey, look, Pablo's right. This is one of the channels that's like that second round maybe. Kept going back and forth. Novate got that one. Yeah, okay, but true that, Roman. Pablo's European. But the thing is that can't even say it on this channel. Pablo, I got facial hair of a man. Salute, dog. I don't know. Like Pablo, this mustache is almost like man, Pablo, if you were in a police officer uniform, bro, you would be the poster child for who did whatever to whomever. All right. You know what I'm saying? Can't really say it on YouTube. YouTube is trash. Let's just go ahead and watch it. Video. I just saying. All right, video.
Let me ask you.
I dog walked D-Money and made him quit. You see what I'm saying? So we battled the same person. You barely debatably beat him, and I retired the motherfucker. Biggest body in virtual. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa, that's gonna have to be discussed. If Pablo, see, now we get to the body discussion. and for RP and others, a body is where an opponent not only wins every round, but buries an opponent in a convincing. A body is a landslide victory. That's what a body is in battle rap, right? Is Pablo versus D Money more of a body than Greg versus Innovate? We can have that discussion. I understand the dirty jacket on Greg. We're talking about battle rap only. Just saying, which is the bigger body? My bad. Which is the more dominant body? All right. Video.
So.
Okay. Let me ask you.
Just saying.
Let me ask you. What battles would you say you clearly won?
I think I clearly beat Viral. Clearly beat Trey. Clearly beat Abysmal. Rio, I think, is pretty clear.
Busy. I want a Busy outside on this card too.
Yeah, he did his thing though. Like honestly, like, but here's the thing: is like I'll even admit these people like Trey. I think that's the best Trado we've ever seen against me. Busy, that was like a better Abysmal that we've seen. Like people step their shit up when they battle me.
Hey, real quick, Pablo just mentioned a statement about individuals that escalate their skill set to battle someone. That's what's great about this battle. Innovate, when people have Innovate on their schedule, they step up. They step up to battle Innovate. That'll be some of the best rapping we've heard and some of their best pins they've had. Same with Pablo. When individuals have Pablo, whether they like Pablo or not, and actually, let's go here. When they don't like Pablo or when they don't like Innovate, they step up even more because they can't stand them. Viral Money. It could be argued the best Viral Money we had was against Innovate. Why? Because Viral Money couldn't stand Innovate as far as that matchup. Obviously, everybody who battled Pablo for whatever reason, not everybody, but many who battled Pablo, that was the best, because that was not the best Rio we saw against Pablo, not at all. But like Yo 2 Times is a great example. Yo 2 Times. That was one of, if not the best Yo 2 Times we had that battled Pablo, right? Definitely going to have to agree with the Abysmal. Nightmare J Pyro, that was not the best Nightmare J Pyro that battled Pablo. Hold on. Losing train of thought. Reek was better. Reek was good that battle. Hold on. Scratch that. Hold on. Wait. Forgetting somebody. Well, the point is people step up against both opponents. Yeah, people step up. Rock doesn't drink, by the way. No, Pyro was fire, but it wasn't the best. Pyro was fire, but it wasn't the best. The best Pyro we saw was against Rio. The best Pyro we saw was against Rio Nikosi. That was the best. Honestly, I don't know how Pyro matches that. Salute to Nightmare J Pyro, but I don't know how he matches that. It's tough for him to match that performance against Rio. So he was fire against you, Pablo, but he was not the best. We're talking about the best in that situation. Okay. See, Pablo mentions that's the best Reek we've seen, in my opinion. Okay, maybe versus Yo 2 Times, but at least second best. Reek versus me. That's kind of where I was thinking that the Reek versus Yo 2 Times was better than the Reek versus you. That'll be that. And don't get it wrong, Reek was real good against Jackpot, but honestly, and there's no disrespect to Jackpot. It's going to have to be disrespect. Like Reek didn't really have no competition in that, so Reek really couldn't escalate and do what he did. And I think that was mentioned after that battle against Jackpot. Video.
Like the Viral that battled him was like, I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. At least he like, I don't know. No, I was gonna
salute to my motherfucking dog. Would you say you clearly beat Rio?
Oh yeah. I thought
because he said you ain't clearly beat nobody, nigga.
I didn't say nobody.
Man.
He said he writes material that wins battles. Plural.
Hey, Yo 2 Times. That's some good hosting, bro. That's some good hosting like that. That's right. You stir that pot up. That was good. Let's go.
So I said, okay, what battles has he clearly won? That was the question.
Oh,
He's the
no,
king
bro.
of debatable.
I don't think that's the question. I think
Innovate, you did not clearly win all your battles. Don't do that. Let's keep going.
Clearly lose.
No, that's not the question,
Clearly
though.
win either.
That's see, I look at who I'm battling, bro. I'm always battling someone that's kind of challenging the throne. So it's kind of up to me to be clearly beat. Otherwise, I'm just gonna beat you, bro. Otherwise, I always edge.
Innovate is 100% right. And that goes back to the statement. That's what's so good about both these battlers here. Because Innovate is the type to where if you got him on the schedule, you write up, you perform up, you wrap up. Right? Or how about this? You attempt to do better skills than have been done in other battles. Same thing with Pablo. That's what's so good about this. And that means that both of these individuals will probably be trying to put on their best performance against the other because they know who they're battling.
But you gotta look at who I'm battling too. Like I'm battling the people that's claiming to be the best all the time. My schedule is always tough.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's that killing me?
Yes.
I mean, he definitely
He
didn't beat Greg.
No, definitely didn't beat.
Oh,
But Reek was
shit.
good, man. A lot of them dudes beat themselves, man. Reek kind of beat. Pause is needed, but Reek slipped up and stumbled in the battle that I was clean in. If I'm clean and you stumble, like, nah. Me stumbling is your only way to win a little bit.
That's how I feel. So you better not stumble in this match, dog. He's gonna get.
I got my round, man. I got this stuff. I can say this round backwards. I could take parts out and just throw it at you in the matrix, man. I'm ready to
stop and then say it backwards and be like, yo, I just showed him I could beat him in reverse. That's something I thought of some creative. Man, at first I had some stuff for you, man. I had the phone in the refrigerator. I was pulling food out. I was trying all types of stuff. Hold on. The phone and
Innovate the phone. Why's the phone in the refrigerator? Let's keep listening.
The phone in the refrigerator. What the fuck is that?
that sounds like Hollow the Dawn. I put an intercom and a generator. I put my phone in the refrigerator.
Yeah, like that was wild.
Not gonna be rapping in the way you ain't know. I'm gonna turn that shit around.
That
You search food.
So he posted.
You search food. I had to put the phone in the fridge. I'm like, that shit corny as hell.
He posted. That's what Innovate does too. Sometimes he'll post like his writtens that he has on his notepad, and it will be like the beginning of each scheme or like a title. And he did that the other day. One of them, it said "Street Bars?" ? I swear to God, show him. And I said, whoa, because you know,
babe,
the street bars are in question.
But then it had like 7 other bars with fire emojis. So once upon a time, all of those was question mark. And every time I revise one, I'm like, okay, this one fires. So I posted it. The street bars, I haven't put no punch in them yet. So sometimes I had a bar, like I know I'm gonna say some street shit, but it's no punch, so it's not fire. It's still a question. Like I'm not gonna use it unless I find a punch for it. I don't just rap like y'all rap, man. I gotta have a punch at the end of my shit.
Why does it have?
Not y'all, but yep.
Why does it have street shit?
Because I'm talking about my past, and I don't really rap like that in virtual. But when I'm on the stage, I talk about the shit I've been through on the street. In virtual, I don't really rap like that.
See, this is why y'all the main event, man. The numbers is going up. Niggas want to see this battle. They've been waiting to see this battle for a whole 6 months. Y'all did.
That is 180 million% correct. This battle was scheduled. It was supposed to happen. Got canceled. Scheduled again. Got canceled. Finally, we get it. And that's why this is the main event. We got more video. Let's go.
Deprive the fucking culture. You feel me? But now we here. And they pay on the fucking line as a bet.
Oh yeah.
Niggas walking away with nothing. Now.
How much we doing?
Right?
Hold on. Innovate. Yo, 2 times just said it. So that might go to what Cole was trying to say as far as being confused. The pay, whatever these so far, what we got, whatever they were supposed to get paid for this battle is on the line. Whatever it is. Yo, 2 times earlier in this chat mentioned, hey, not going to disclose the amount. Not going to disclose the amount, but their pay is on the line. The winner, basically, winner get double, loser get lint. Winner get wages, winner gets winnings, wages, loser gets lint. Simple as that.
Cool with me getting the same 3 judges that's about to judge the Supernova and Jackpot to judge y'all's, or how do y'all want to judge?
I don't care. I don't know who the 3 judges are. But.
What judges you have?
I'm still working on it. I haven't talked to niggas in a minute. You know what I mean?
So, I'm cool with the same judges. Whatever judges you get, I'm cool with the same judges.
It'll be credible judges. It ain't gonna be no fucking.
Yeah, no. I trust you, and I mean, it's gonna be so clear that anyone would look crazy trying to give it to him when I dog walk him. So.
That Pablo, gotta say, that's a great way to take the opportunity. That's a great way to take the opportunity in face off to say, like, yeah, you know, you go from the judging and say, like, yeah, but this is how much I'm going to dominate. So whoever the judges are will look crazy trying to give it to the opponent. That's great face off IQ. That's great face off IQ. Let's keep it moving. Read the comments in a minute.
Crazy. All right.
I'm telling you, dog.
I want to see that. That'll be impossible. I mean, that'll be some. I mean, you'll have to rap in another language, like 3 or 4 languages to get my respect.
Telling you, if you match what I do in this battle, it's gonna be top 3 battles in fucking digital history. Period.
Yeah.
Period.
Man. Well, I'm going there, bro. I'm going there, man.
I hope you do, bro. Because I hate when I have a battle and it's like my round and then it's like meh, and people like you can see people just like on the rewatch people dip out during the other person.
That kind of take away from. Yeah, I hate that. That don't happen to me a lot, but when I see that happen, I could tell when that happens to somebody, and I'll be like, dang, that kind of took away from all the work. I know he put in work for that. And that other nigga just rap that lazy stuff. It don't happen to me because people come try to take me out, bro. So
I'll tell y'all one of the judges, right? And I am gonna be looking towards. I'll tell y'all 2 that I am trying to get to judge, which is Rio and Smoke Kings.
Fair.
Oh, that's fine. I was thinking Smoke Kings, definitely.
Rio's battle both of y'all, so there is no bias there. You know what I mean?
Hopefully you don't hold a grudge about some of the things. But
I mean, him and Innovate went crazy. Innovate crashed out after that battle.
Yeah.
That was my first crash. That was the first crash out on the
That was. That was.
Here's a question for those that's watching. Who's the face? Who's the heel? Basically, who's the hero and the villain in this matchup? Who is there a fan favorite in this matchup? Is Innovate the fan favorite? Basically, which of these 2 does the consensus want to see win this battle? Whoever is the one that the consensus wants to see win this battle, that would be the face. And here's another question. Let's say it's Innovate. And it probably is Innovate, to be honest with you, for obvious reasons, right? Oh, no, not to you. Hold up, wait. Cole. When you say Innovate's the heel to you, are you saying Innovate's the heel in this battle, or Innovate's the heel toward, because we know y'all got y'all. So if that's a submission that, well, Innovate is the heel to me as far as versus Pablo, that could be a submission. That's the point. That could be a submission. Because the question is going to be, and this is the question with most Innovate battles, if Innovate loses, will the consensus let Innovate lose? Okay, got you. That's a submission. We want to lock that in. Hold on. Let's lock that in. This submission from King Cole. Salute to King Cole. Also, be sure to subscribe to King Cole and be sure to check on and be sure to hit the bell notification button. Subscribe to King Cole's channel. So King Cole has Innovate as the heel in this battle. Even after, and this is a question, even after Innovate got Clay out of here. See, y'all know how this works. Everybody in this chat knows how this works. People that's watching, salute to IG. The way this works is it's a recency bias entity of battle rap, right? basically, what have you done for me lately? We got Innovate in the eyes of a lot. That's like, hey, Innovate beat Clay. I want Innovate to keep on winning. And that could be a disadvantage for Pablo because even if Pablo smokes Innovate, which is not likely, it's not like that either one of them will smoke the other. Even if that happens, will they let Innovate lose? Will they keep it $1, not pick and choose to say, nah, Innovate, you lost that one? Will the consensus do that? We know the analysts will. If it's a Smoke Kings, as mentioned, if it's a Rio, as mentioned, they'll do it. They'll probably get attacked. A whole bunch of narratives will go up and all that. And I probably, a lot of these analysts won't care. Well, because there's layers to this. So Cole has Innovate as the heel. Pablo says, come on, right? I'm the force villain and I'm cool with that. I'm comfortable playing the villain role. Fire. So Pablo's saying, I'm the villain, which is possible here. But now wait, Pablo also mentions if they ain't judging, who cares? Because that might affect the judgment. Not of Smoke Kings or Rio, but that third judge. And it might be something, look, judges might read. Then again, you know what? If the consensus is gas and one, that could hurt who the consensus want. So let's say this. Here, let's say Pablo's getting dog walked by Innovate, right? And let's say that the chat is like, nah, Pablo win, we want Pablo. That might even have the judges say, nah, man, you know what? This chat is wilding. Innovate wins. What's this? Oh, no, not yet. We did not. 100% correct, Cole. Well, you don't watch the full thing. No, we're watching this as we go. And we got to speed it up anyway. We've been on here 2 hours. Yeah, we got to speed this up. All this talking. That's apologize to y'all for that. Let's go.
But Rio, my bro, man. Salute to him, bro. So yeah,
Rio is the Rio out to judge, and I'm trying to get Smoke Kings out to judge.
Fire.
Then I got to work on the third.
Maybe Jules or somebody. Jules is pretty non-biased. Oh no, I don't know. Jules is pretty non-biased, bro. But I don't know.
Jules be wildin'. Salute to Jules.
What about BA? BA is non-biased.
I might get BA to judge. I gotta holler at him. I ain't talked to people in years, bro.
You'll find somebody. I'm sure you.
Temrak to be a judge.
Tim Rack is he Pablo biased, bro.
Innovate. Now, bruh, where to start? First, there is no 10 Rock. Number one. Number two, biased how? Innovate just spent a whole live saying you got Clay out of here. Innovate. Yeah, Innovate. Look at the awards that are on Rock File page, bro. Innovate. Well, look. First of all, I'm gonna say this publicly. Rock couldn't be a judge anyway, because next weekend we're gonna be doing a whole island thing and won't be able to be judging anyway. So for those that's like, good, tired of Rock, I don't want Rock to judge anything. He biased and blah, 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 blah. Cool. Pablo mentions, see, I don't get that part. And this is Pablo saying this as far as bias, right? Okay. Pablo, because you prefer bars that make sense and are direct, I guess. Honestly, it's weird. But you know what it is, man? Pablo, what it boils down to, this is a battle rap is a type of place to where even though they want to say they keep it real, they don't. They want everybody to choose a side and choose a team. So Rock's situation here, the Rock Files channel situation, is because it doesn't choose a team and only chooses the Almighty Yah and Rock's own team, right? Quote unquote, Rock Files' own team. They're like, well, Rock, since you're not choosing the side, we're going to choose one for you. You're over there. And then the other side, well, you're over there, which is funny because neither side, let's keep it all the way funky. Nobody in digital or virtual rocks with the Rock File channel. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. This way, the objectivity and the distance can stay that way. Don't get it wrong. There's not no crazy conflict. You know, ain't nobody want to pull up. But nobody rocks with Rock File Channel. You ain't supposed to. Look, the Rock File Channel is the satellite dish. Okay, so you got this side and that side. That side is over there. And listen, those sides have their thing going on. That's their thing. That's their business. It doesn't involve Rock. Both sides want whomever to be polarized. Are you with us? Or are you with them? And here's another reason why it's so easy not to choose a side in battle rap. I'm gonna be straight up with it. Please clip this up. The reason why it's so easy to not choose a side in this, because the sides are fake as a mug. Let's keep it all the way funky. Whatever side is against the other side, you give it about 5 seconds, it's going to be a switchover, isn't it? How many people that were on one side got kicked out the whip? They go rock to the other side. And then when they rock to the other side, they fall out over there and they go back to the same side. There is more swings and seesaws than a playground over here. Why choose a side? For what? Y'all don't even have a definite side. And let's talk about the criteria for choosing sides. All it boils down is, are you giving me what I want? Did you say what I want you to say? Did you provide what I want you to provide? Oh, you did that? Cool. And then the second you don't say what one of those sides want to say, the second that you don't provide what one of those sides want to provide or distribute or be a vessel of or talk, guess what? You're kicked out the whip. So that we're clear, for both sides or three sides, whatever sides there are, Rock don't care about either one of you. Listen again. Rock Files Channel does not care about either one of those sides. Simple as that. Let's get to comments. Mr. Bill Bullet ENT, facts. Pablo, well done. Pablo, talk. That's why I rock with you though, because it's not teams and narratives, right? Cole. Right, this is like 4 crash out. This is not even a crash out, bro. No. Don't let the volume confuse you. That's just energetic. But no, this is just a statement. Have no personal conflict. Have no conflict at all with anybody. None at all. Just saying. You know, we're gonna sum it like this. For all sides involved that are against each other, y'all do y'all. Y'all stay over there. Leave Rock alone. Leave the Rock Files Channel alone. Rock Files will leave y'all alone. The only way Rock Files will even discuss a thing on either one of your sides is if it involves battle rap. All the weird stuff, it'll be a question, and that's it. You know, hey, let's have a NATO party, right? We got USA, don't like China, don't like Russia, etc. Consider us the continent of Africa. We're the continent of Africa. We just over here in our own continent, in our own world. Leave it at that. I ain't on any side. I'm on God's side. Exactly. The only side over here is the Almighty Yah, Almighty Yahuwah, and the Rock File side. That's it. And look, that also means we respect both sides. Both sides have all sides have positive things to contribute. Salute to the positive things they contribute. That has not changed. But as far as asking this channel, well, we only want you to boost our side and disrespect the other or the other 2 or 3 or 5, not over here. Sorry. We'll decide what we react to. It'll be decided over here strictly what we do. Simple as that. Video. This a crash out? Nah, Cole. Don't agree with that.
Nah, he commented.
What are you talking
He be promoting for this dude. No, I be seeing them promoting together.
That's a submission.
Not just so
Nah, I don't know.
I would think you'd be the most.
No way. Hey, no way I would do that. That would, hell no. Respect to that brother.
I literally let Smoke Kings and Rio. I said, whatever. Something. Give a fuck.
But why you want Tim Rock? He knows Tim Rock will be here on this like an advantage to him. Nah, we ain't doing that, man. I respect Tim Rock. Tim Rock's not biased, but nah.
But nah. He's not biased, but nah.
They too close, bro.
HB said
Rock
is definitely Pablo biased.
Yeah. Narratives are beautiful. Let's just keep it going.
People
ain't nothing wrong with that. Pablo
think Rock is Pablo biased?
Yeah, that's his boy. Ain't nothing wrong with that Pablo dope, but that's Rock. That's Rock, man. Hey, man.
Okay, look. This is for Innovate real quick, dog. Innovate. You see this? This is your battle you had against Clay, dog. You see the yes for you? Let's just have some fun. Hey, innovate. All right. What's this? Yeah, salute to that. All right. Oh yeah. By the way, since we're here, this is the reason why we don't. This is one of the reasons we don't rock with Rosenberg Raw. I mean, come on, man. All right. Let's see top fives. Hold on. Innovate. Just. This is mostly for the for those that's watching. Rock your Pablo bias. Narratives are beautiful. Hold on a minute. See? All right. Cool. Yeah. Sports. Yeah. That's our event. Bear with us. We're going somewhere with this. So congratulations, Reek. This might be a little bit. Let's see where this is at. Hold on. That was a classic live, by the way. Hold on. Well, look at that. Innovate. This is on the Rock Files channel, bro. This is one of your battles by fan vote on the Rock Files channel that had you versus Loso on the Rock Files channel. This is your award, bro. This is your award. Innovate. Hold on. Okay, that's the fan vote for that. Harlem Legend, right? Hold on. Hey, Innovate. Here's another one of your awards. Innovate. This is by fan vote, no doubt. But hold on. Just saying that if there was a bias against Innovate or just for Pablo, you don't see Pablo's name anywhere near this. That says Innovate. That's 2 awards right there. Innovate. Done objectively that feature you. See that? See the Legends here? Battle, Innovate. See that? Now, this is not Rock doing this himself. Of course not. Because there is no individual thing done here. But just saying, if there was a bias against Innovator for Pablo, wouldn't Pablo be mentioned more often here? Innovate. I mean, these are receipts. Innovate. These are 3 months ago, though. Innovate. Look at that. Look at this. Innovate. There's no bias here. Look at all the different. Look at all the different battlers mentioned here. Innovate. Hold on. We're gonna play the video in a minute. Like, we're just here. Look at all these battlers' names. There's not a bias at all here. And honestly, a lot of this is just being stated to try to have Rock react also. So there's your reaction right there. There's no bias here. That's the answer. Video. True that. If it's 100, it could be anybody. 200, we got to really pick them. Innovate, and this is not just for Innovate, but hold on, what we got? Oh man, okay, hold on. Let's get it back. Let's get it back. Okay, got it. StreamYard, hold on. This was funny. No. It was no sound. We're gonna rewind it back. We're gonna rewind it back. Let's see if we can do. Okay, we got that out of here. Okay, cool. We got it. Hold on. Boom. We have to refresh the page. All right. So everybody, if you could let us know if there is sound. It should be.
I mean, I don't know. I think 5 judges would be dope, for real.
I don't talk to many people no more. I hear you. Yeah, I don't think I.
If we start our bet off at 100, then we just. I take Rock as a battle. If it's something I don't mind, hey, I'll take anybody as a battle. I think I'm gonna be that great, man. And Rock ain't by it. Rock supports me too, but that's your guy, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Rock ain't biased. Rock supports as shown. Okay, let's just move on. Let's just move on. Video.
He was blocking it back now.
That's like saying
hold on. He just edited.
Real quick.
He edited a community post in real time right there.
Real quick. 10-10. Hold on. 10-10. This ain't the place for that. Don't get blocked, my boy. You know what I mean? I'm on a blocking spree.
Yeah.
I have nothing to give to niggas. Do you feel me?
We're
So
here to entertain.
don't get blocked. We're here for battles. We're not here for my wife. None of that goofy ass shit.
Hey, real quick, can everybody hear the sound first of all? If you can hear the sound, put some ones in the chat or put whatever. Just say yes. Just type yes if you can hear the sound.
Niggas will get fucking blocked for overstepping boundaries on the War Sport Battlegrounds, and I don't give 3 shits. You feel me? You can run around mad as fuck for the whole year. I don't give a fuck.
Go type it somewhere else, bro.
Go type it somewhere else. I'm gonna be a whole 100,000 with you over here. I don't want to hear it nor see it. You know what I mean?
Especially during the battles, bro. If we're in the middle of
if my wife was a judge, she'd be a credible judge because she don't fuck with none of you niggas.
You can judge. You can judge. You can judge since you battling first. You could judge.
I don't care. Is Yo Pablo biased too?
Nah,
I'm not judging shit. I'm not judging.
I hear that's why I don't judge. I don't judge when we do the ring.
She said you have Pablo funny. Yeah, I like that. Pablo, why you over there? You look like the one that was handicaps or somebody. I like that look. I gotta rewrite my shit.
Like the look? Oh, with the polo?
Yeah, with the stash and all that.
I was taking a nap before this, bro.
Little handicap haircut. I like that.
Handicap.
I got it right. I got
handicap haircut's funny. That's funny.
No, I think they call it Cheryl.
I stopped short of calling you Hitler, nigga.
Oh. Wow. Didn't even know Innovate said that. Huh. Great minds. Okay, let's keep moving.
Oh shit!
What?
You're giving off them kind of vibes, bro. I almost gave you a.
Adolf Pickasso
over here looking like Adolf Picasso. Like, damn,
it's insane.
Anything like Luke Skywalker. It's like, yo,
that's a fact.
Who's your father? George?
That's a
Luke is. I said,
Lucas.
Bro, stop.
George Lucas.
He's your father, George Lucas.
Nah. Okay, so let me ask y'all this, right? I go Pablo first. How? Because you just expressed it, but how confident are you in these 3 rounds? It's a complete 30.
Confident in 30, I'd say 10.
Okay. Now, what about you, Vate? Do you feel the same way?
This is a good question, yo. 2 times. Good question. I like this question.
I'm at a 10. It's gonna be. I'm at a 10. It's gonna be a 2-1 or a 30. He might get one of the first two. Sometimes people get one of the first two on me. No matter what I do.
Hey, not sure if this question is going to get asked, but will it matter to either one of them who? Apologies. Will it matter to either one of them who goes first? Will it matter to either one of them who goes first? Kind of interested in that part. All right, cool.
Sometimes the crowd do that just kind of to make it interesting a little bit. They want to see a competitive third.
I was gonna say it, but I'll tell you after Yo-Yo. I'll tell you what round I'm clearly gonna win.
It ain't none of those though. I got something special in every round. All right.
Wow.
5 minutes.
Tell me. 5 minutes? Oh, tell me more. See, I got enough time to see. All right.
Okay, so Pablo mentions that I think it benefits him to go second because of rebuttals and possible freestyle stuff, possibly. Now, keep in mind, we talk about the benefit of going second, but there's also a benefit of going first. Because if you set the tone, one rule, depending on how they're going to judge, one rule would be, well, okay, that person went first. This next person got to take the round from the first. So the first has the advantage of like, here's the bar. Now you come try to elevate over it. So that could be an advantage. Okay.
It don't matter how much time you.
I tried to like cut it down to 5.
Danny Lux, she been getting it popping lately. I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all be checking out Daddy's community.
Because even though we don't want to be up there rapping 20-minute rounds, you know. So I try to.
Yeah, respectfully, keep it 3 or 4. Keep it 3 or 4.
Okay.
You know,
I know we both have way more, but you know, we're professionals. We're gonna.
So I'll stop at 3:30.
Around like 4:35 minutes. Where it's not
you got a 5
out. It's not gonna feel like, oh, he's still rapping. Like when we end.
Yeah, the feeling you.
Another round.
Excuse me.
You know.
Now, whoever loses, I don't want you niggas to walk away salty. You feel me?
Never.
I had a feeling that he had.
Somebody gotta lose. Somebody gotta lose. Doom 6.
I'm ready right now.
If I lose.
So Pablo, your round is 5. Your round is 5 minutes. Okay. It doesn't seem like that if someone goes 4:05 or 4:15 is going to be like an immediate cutoff, though. It doesn't seem that way, you know. But you know, that's as it stands now. Anything can change between now and then. All right.
Lose with this material, it's gonna be on me, like that I didn't execute it the right way or something.
No, it's just gonna be like
left Earth and I will fucking go. Okay, Innovate can have the fucking crown. He is the fucking champion of digital. That's
what's gonna happen, brother.
If he really.
Yo, almost forgot to mention this. The first rock rankings is going to drop next month. Could this battle determine who's number 1 on them rankings? But then again, don't forget, Reek Ruger battled. But see, there's layers with that. How far will this battle go to determine who is going to be the number 1 ranked digital/virtual battle rapper of 2026? You already know what we're gonna do, and we're gonna do what we're gonna do.
This battle,
but if he steps up to the I think for you, now if he steps up to the plate and matches, because I know he can, because I hear him rapping his music.
You know what we're about to do?
If he matches me with that.
Of all individuals, Danny Lux is kind of echoing our like preview assessment here. If both of these individuals execute what they can execute and don't miss moments, this could be, Pablo earlier said top 3, Innovate, I think earlier said top 5 battle ever. This could be the best one. Add in the layers. This could be the best one if it goes the way it goes. And if it's the best one, it's going to be preference. And what's funny, this could be one of the few preference battles, if it does go that way, that probably won't have a crash out.
At the delivery, and it makes it to where I'm like he battled me. I'll give him his props. Like he battled me like one of these top tiers, because I battled these top tiers. I know how they are. I know that type of pressure. So the only way to beat me is to put that type of pressure on me. And if you do, I'll admit it.
Yeah,
Okay.
everyone should be in attendance. This is like one of the last big battles that hasn't happened yet. That makes sense. You know what I mean?
Unless somebody else, let somebody else come.
You know, I mean,
No, I'm not saying there's no other one, but I'm saying.
but
like,
this is like you said, one of the last ones. Like
yeah, like
only,
two
probably
Titans
three
that
others.
we both been on like parallel killing streaks. We both are supposed to see each other, and I think people forget this. So I do want to mention this. The first time we were supposed to battle, he disappeared. Okay, remember I had to take Rio on 3 weeks notice and battle him instead because
shit,
was nowhere to be seen. So people act like I'm the reason we didn't get this battle. Listen, he couldn't do it one time, and I didn't even ever hear an excuse why. I just said, "Oh, prayers out to Innovate." We know what happened with the situation where I couldn't do it. I had a loved one in the hospital.
we got that figured out. And
immediately said we schedule it any day, even the next day. I said whenever we want to reschedule. So I've been down to make this battle happen. We're 1 for 1. Each of us couldn't make one appearance, so it's dead even. And
but I'm thinking though, you said you still use that. I didn't use none of that old material, so I think I'm gonna get you bad if you got any of that old material.
If I mention it now,
I'm gonna get you bad.
If I mention it now, you think I'm gonna put it in the round?
Nah, yeah. So cut them rounds down to 3 minutes.
Cut them rounds down to 3 minutes.
No, but I think a good 3-minute round. I don't think a 10-minute round can beat a good, strong 3-minute round. You'll just be overwrapping at that point.
People shoot themselves in the foot by
overwrapping. Yeah.
Froku, bro. I said it to Froku all the time. Like he'll like rap too long, and some of it's unnecessary. And the main thing is the pacing. It'll be killing the pacing sometimes. You'll have here or there. You'll have some good energy, and then you just go on so long that people people's attention spans, you can't.
There's a thing called ear blind. And what happens is after hearing the same cadence or same rhyme, or even hearing the same battle rapper over and over and over again, the effect of it is numbing. To put it more simply, people get tired of it and they tune out. Ear blind. Just like there's nose blind when the same smell is there over and over, all of a sudden that smell becomes irrelevant because having smelling this, the effect of it, the shock of it wears off. In this battle, though, it doesn't seem like that'll be an issue here because it is a 3-round battle. First of all, that might be more of an issue if that was a 1-round battle, but this is a 3-round battle, and the only round that would even have a standing chance to go way too much would be the 3rd round, So that would be something to watch for. Both, all these rounds seem like they're going to be pretty much within the limit, and we get to enjoy the battle and then break it down how we break it down. Let's go.
Focus for 8 minutes at a time. I think what he was saying about why he said, if I can get my delivery like I do with the music, because there's been times in virtual where I even noticed it when I watch my older battles, I noticed that I'm rapping it, emphasize, spoon feeding it almost. You have to know this is wordplay. And I think I did a good job. In our battle, I didn't do that. I just rapped, because I'm oh, it's 2 minutes. And I feel like I've gotten past that, people might not get it if I don't accentuate that it's a bar, So no. It's
more. Infamous is 3 to 4 minute rounds. That's what they just said. They don't give a fuck. They got so much material against each other.
Yeah, that's another thing. I got so much. I can't be wasting my time taking a minute just to get to one punch. Nah, shit's gonna be rapid pace. And I know that's one of his strengths is the way he raps in the moment. He could be saying nothing.
No, I'm always saying something, bro.
Not always.
I'm always saying something. I don't even say it, but I feel you, man. I had 5 minutes to go. I had to cut that stuff down. I had 5 minutes around. I was like, nah. So I took all of the filler. I took a lot out. I ain't gonna say what, but I was about to say a little too much, but I took some. It's an element that you're gonna think is there that is not there. You're gonna be, oh, he ain't go. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, yeah.
I gotta say this for Innovate. The only knock really on Innovate they used to be there would be that, well, occasionally he can go into typewriter mode. In other words, lack personality, lack energy. Salute to Bunny, actually, who really brought that up a lot. But if you take a look at the last two battles Innovate has had, Innovate has not been Innovate has been completely engaged in the battle. There's been personality, energy, and Innovate has been battling. That's another element for Pablo to watch for. Again, if that Innovate has moments like he did in that Clay battle, that attack and stay direct on Pablo, he's going to have more. But if he has that on Pablo, Pablo's going to have a lot to think about in order to combat that with Innovate. So that's something to watch for.
Kept this professional, but it's going to be brutal.
Because he did say one thing. He said he knew exactly what I was going to do in this battle, which I thought was kind of funny. Because
I think you're going to do something theatrical, like something that doesn't even take words to do. You're going to do something that takes a little bit of time to do. That's why when you said you got a 5-minute round, I was like, okay, yeah, he's going to get real theatrical on me. I can sense it.
Well, he did say I'm a thespian. So. Read my bravado.
I caught. So I've been thinking about this. I'm not just saying this. I've been pondering this.
But I think honestly, even Viral said the same thing to me. He said, "I know exactly what you're gonna do. You're gonna do money flips. You're gonna mention the boxing match and all that, man." And guess what? I did exactly that, and he couldn't do anything to stop it because it was the way I did it was effective. So it's not just what you do; it's how you do it.
It's how you do it. Yeah. Because I hope you do it now. They're gonna be like, they Innovate predicted he's gonna be using props. See, I'm attacking his round already. I'm battling already. You don't even know. Like you just allowed me to predict that you
delivery. That will be. Pablo is going to have to be sure to have a pace. First of all, as said from day one, Pablo can't miss a moment. If Pablo is going to have a part of the round to where it's going to be a deliberate pace, it's not going to be as quick. Listen, the audience for a lot of virtual digital battle rap, they want fast bars. They want speed. They want they're very impressed by multi-syllabic double entendres, right? That's what they consider skill, and there's some credibility to that. So if Pablo's at a slower pace, the one thing about being at a slower pace is going to have to be very, very heavy in bar. No moments can be missed. Pablo has solved a lot of that. He's going to have to really solve it in this battle, because Innovate is going to do what Innovate does. It's going to be fast. It's going to be speedy. It's going to be witty. Innovate probably will get away with some mid bars here and there because of the style. So Pablo may not have the luxury of the style to rely on that Innovate will. Something to watch for.
Going to be using that's like being in court and allowing your prosecutor to catch you in a lie. You should have objected to that, bro. But you just admit.
I'm gonna get that night or after 3-0 you. But
okay.
Now, look. Right?
Oh, sorry. So back to saying,
Go ahead.
Even if he knew what I was gonna do, Larry Bird would be like, "Hey, I'm going up here. I'm gonna do a fucking hook shot. I'm gonna spin it." Like he would tell you what he was gonna do and still do it, and people couldn't stop him. So when you're that good, I can tell you everything I'm gonna do.
Larry used to do that. Larry did that.
What does Fonz say? If a punch is predictable, then block it, right? That's a paraphrase. That's what Pablo's saying here. But Innovate could say the same thing. Innovate has said the same thing in a face-off to an opponent. Forget what your opponent. Innovate's like, yeah, people know what I'm going to do and stuff. Okay, well, stop it. And you ain't going to be able to stop it. I can tell you what I'm going to do, and you ain't going to be able to stop it. To keep it $1, outside of the rapid speed that Innovate raps at, Pablo, this is almost a mirror match in a lot of ways. Believe it or not. Outside of the rap style, one is more speedy. One is more quick-witted. One is more rapid paced, the other is more deliberate. Outside of that, both of these individuals are have a lot of similarities.
Yeah.
You
He
know?
damn sure did. He damn sure was pointing at a spot.
Coldest.
I think that nigga used to point at a spot. Yeah, I'm gonna get you.
Talk. Now, if Pablo wins convincingly, do you feel like it's a letdown to the people? Because a lot of people are against Pablo right now. I can see. You know what I mean?
Me, bro. Bro,
No,
remember?
no, I think that's just.
Don't you remember our face-off? It was like me versus the whole chat, bro. This ain't nothing new. I'm always, when I first came in, my first virtual battle, I battled Clip. No one knew who the fuck I was. The whole chat was like, get this dude out of here. He's trash. He's whack. He's getting killed. I always deal with that, bro. In person, every fucking battle I had in person was out of town in someone else's home league with the crowd against me. That's where I thrive, dog. That's where I thrive. Everyone against me, and I shut shit down every time. Every time.
Now, if we go
Let's hear the question from you 2 times.
off of the trailer, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you picked the worst. You didn't pick the best bars for me, but
that shit was fire to me.
No,
I like the way you picked
the audio. That battle's kind of trash, but that's not.
I think he just heard himself back and realized, like, I'm not that fire. That's
and for Cole and Yo 2 times that does trailers, must the trailers consist of outside battles for a virtual battle or for an on-screen battle? Shouldn't there be more trailers to include virtual battles, or is that footage tough to get? Just asking. Thanks is getting her laugh on. Salute to that. Oh, Pablo. Oh no, people are against me. Whatever will I do? Yeah, right. Look over here, man. And this is battle rap. Nobody like anybody, dog. Nobody. Look, there's a bunch of snakes around here. All that fan favorite stuff. It's vanity. You know, the Almighty speaks about that in Ecclesiastes. It's vanity. It doesn't mean anything. I want people to rock with me, man, for whatever. Get off the planet Earth. It don't exist. Especially in entertainment and especially in battle rap. Let's keep it going.
It is.
What? No.
I like what you picked for me, though.
No, it's fire.
What was you about?
I was about to say, like, which one of y'all think y'all had the better bars in the trailer?
Oh yeah, me definitely.
I think there was more of his bars in the trailer. There was only
Rhino.
Get the fuck out of here.
The meeting finished. You didn't even let the scheme finish. I
that
said,
shit was fire.
And to kill this teacher like Zeke in the faculty, bitch. He cannot rap with me. Like, you didn't even let the bar finish.
Keep going.
Bro,
that shit was fire, yo. I said, yo, this man is a goo. He can't handle the zoo. It's pandemonium, panda. Cannons will shoot. Can you bear the damage it do? Barrel longest giraffe next. Giraffe when I handle the two. So get low. Oh, Rhino. He got something on his hippo. It's cool. I'm a big animal too.
Yeah.
That is it. That Innovate. That's so fire. I ain't gonna hold you up, dog. That's fire. Honestly, there's a lot of people on this overrated URL that try to do that stuff and don't do it as well as that. That's fire, dog. That's a whole animal scheme. And what's so good about it is that the language of it is so well done as far as the wordplay. The hidden words there, man. And the imagery is crazy. That's fire, man. That's fire.
He said, I know, or Rhino. Nah,
yeah,
I
that's
take
fire,
back.
though. That's
way
creative.
better. That goes ass.
No, that's creative. Stop playing.
Or I know. Shut up.
Rhino. Or
he got something big on his hip.
Or I know. Or I know.
Too, nigga.
Or I know.
Yeah,
that goes. Yeah,
right.
that ain't no reach. That's fire.
I know.
That's one of my favorite bars in the building, bro. I even patted somebody in the crowd like, I know he got something on his hip. I'll be animated when I'm gonna do that to you, bro.
Hey, what's not being talked about in that trailer when Innovate was rapping that, he was performing. Innovate has really gotten comfortable in the ring. Pablo was comfortable in the ring also. But the difference with Innovate being comfortable in the ring is that his performance can elevate more now. We saw it we got to talk about recent battles here. Pablo performed very well against Yo 2 times in his last battle. Innovate did the same. This is going to be fire. Fire. Oh, hold up. Wait. Let's get it. Roman mentions true fire classic Innovate. Yeah. That's actually vintage Innovate. What Innovate does. See, when Innovate brings energy, that's the only thing that was missing from Innovate. Go ahead, talk that. Roman. This is going to be a good battle. This preview, or how about this? The early returns on this battles, this could be the best battle ever. The best virtual/digital battle ever. This really could be. If you consider all the layers of this battle, this really could be it. All right, let's go.
I'm perform virtually, bro. See,
wow.
I've been on the stage and I've learned from the stage. I'm gonna do that shit in virtual, bro. I'm gonna rap to you like I'm on the stage. I'm gonna perform that. So if you ain't really ready, I shouldn't even be.
You know what's funny? And Cole can attest to this. We did see part of this, but we didn't see it all the way through. We didn't get this far. So it's interesting how we just mentioned the thing about how Innovate's performing. And look what Innovate says right here. Right when we came back to this. Great minds again.
I know. All right.
That's creative.
That was ass.
No, that's creative. Stop playing.
Or I know. Shut up.
Right. Or
he got something big on his hip.
Or I know. Or I know.
Too, nigga.
Or I know.
Yeah,
that goes. Yeah,
right.
that ain't no reach. That's fire.
I know.
That's one of my favorite bars in the building, bro. I even patted somebody in the crowd like, I know he got something on his hip. I'll be animated when I'm gonna do that to you, bro.
Box or dial up my shooter.
I'm perform virtually, bro. See, I've been on the stage and I've learned from the stage. I'm gonna do that shit in virtual, bro. I'm gonna rap to you like I'm on the stage. I'm gonna perform that. So if you ain't really ready, I shouldn't even be telling you this.
So Innovate has stated that he's gonna be performing, he's gonna be rapping virtually, digitally, as he does on the stage. That's an advantage for Innovate. Advantage. Let's go.
This shit is gonna be a performance. It's gonna be theatrical.
I'm
kind of projecting what I'm gonna do actually by telling you what you're gonna do. I'm actually projecting what I'm gonna do, and I'm not afraid to take. This is gonna be a movie. It's gonna be theatrical. I'm taking people to theater. This is gonna be a work of art, bro.
But I'm a thespian, so obviously I'm gonna outclass you in that aspect. But I do think, as far as like performance, I think Innovate's like delivery, while sometimes maybe not. It's like the way he just kind of just doesn't stop and powers through it. I think that is like his strong suit. However, I think the performance itself isn't like the crazy. He kind of just stands in one place and just does like same Rubik's Cube hand movements and stuff. It's not like the craziest performance.
Gotcha. Yeah. It's my energy, and that's what I was saying, bro. That's what I'm gonna change this battle. So that's exactly what I just said. Like I'm actually perform this battle. Usually I just race through it.
I hope
you didn't, but you performed the last battle, bro. Innovate, you performed the last battle, honestly. Hold on a second. We got comments. Catch him in his Crocs or dial up my shooters. Haha, stop it. Couldn't handle the zoo. It was all right. Okay. Roman mentions both artists reflect each other. Both can rap 100%. This is one of the few moments we're gonna have a skill set match that has a storyline and interest. Like this is a main event because for those that's tired of for those that's not interested in Bar Fest, you get the drama element, you get the wonder what's going to happen, you get the social media element. For those that want this Bar Fest and want the skills, they get that too. All I've been asking for. Pablo mentions my favorite Innovate schemes are like versus Loso when he tried to scheme when he did they tried to scheme random stuff. Okay. You know how easy that structure is to say butter that, butter this, 50 cal bullets looking like butter sticks. Fire. Innovate versus Clip when he did that revamp. Do you know how easy that scheme is to say P that, P this? He tapped into that. He taps into that. It's going to be a classic. Yeah. Like there's too many ways this is going to be a classic for not to be a classic. Honestly, there's too many ways. Again, the early returns is that this could be and probably should be the best virtual digital battle match ever, easily. That's the early returns. We'll see. Obviously, we got to see how it holds up. And again, I'm going to say this publicly. Rock is not available next weekend. We're going to be on tour and handling our biz all the way through late Saturday night. Actually, through Sunday morning. Won't be available. We'll be watching the battle though. We're going to have individuals on tour watch the battle. All right. So as far as judging, appreciate it. As far as the consideration, the false bias accusations and all, but Rock is not going to be available. Got tour business, man. Got tour business. Y'all know what season it is. But what will be available shortly after this battle, we're going to put it on the community post, and we're not done. We're going to go about 15 minutes more. Shortly after this battle drops and all the data is in with who won, the first Rock rankings will drop in the month of June, just like it has the last 2 seasons. The first Rock rankings will drop in the month of June. And we're going to do the usual. We're going to say this slow. Through IG, through email, Facebook, we're going to be gaining submissions. We're going to be asking questions. We are going to be watching other individuals live. Those count as submissions. That is the process. And yes, there will be community posts put up to get your thoughts on whom is where and what. Keep it $1. Here's a sneak preview. It's going to be hard to find 10 virtual battle rappers. And not too many than battle rapping. Okay. We have an exclusive. Pablo versus Froku, also July 12th on the ring card firework. First of all, like the title. Second of all, July 12th. So that might be Rock Rankings 2 right there. Yeah, that might be Rock Rankings 2 right there. Salute. So y'all see it right here. The ring is back, first of all. July 12th, Pablo versus Froku. Let's go. So salute to Roman. Salute to Roman. All right. Let's go ahead and take this video home.
And that's kind of I guess I'm learning that you got to be comfortable, man. Virtual is tougher than being on the stage.
It is.
I mean, if you don't have the energy of the people, you got to kind of manufacture your own energy in virtual. And not only that, you got to maintain it. You got to keep it going. You don't have the crowd to keep you hyped.
No, that's
well, I kind of get in that. I kind of lose control. So I'm gonna try to keep control of this battle. So you, as an MC,
real quick.
Like,
Smoke Kings just hit me back. He said he's gonna be on a flight on the 6th around that time, so he ain't gonna be able to judge. So we're gonna look for different judges. I'm definitely gonna hit Rio up.
Yeah,
so
Rio's good.
we're gonna get some judges. We're gonna get some judges. But listen,
gotta reach out to some old virtual artists.
Old virtual.
3 rounds.
Yeah,
3 rounds, 3 to 4 minutes. This shit is different.
That's like a half hour. That's a movie in itself.
It is.
This shit is different. That is, bruh. Listen, that
we eager to do that, bro.
An hour of fucking back and forth crazy shit.
Yeah, a classic.
I think we eager to do that.
These fucking 1 round battles or these fucking 2-minute rounds. Like, what are we doing, dog? What are we doing? Like, come on.
I see y'all want to see it up. That's what's up.
I break out the pen and we're battling. There's money on the floor and shit. Like, don't even waste my time. Start writing.
That's what I was thinking the other day. I was thinking
3 minutes.
Like I was thinking, who can I battle after this?
Don't let him rap.
Exactly.
Fucking beat me clearly. Cut him off. Make sure we rap 1 bar at a time. Like, I hate that shit, dog. I don't care how long a motherfucker rap because I'm so confident they can't fuck with me. Let him rap.
Yeah, just sometimes.
I don't give a fuck. You never
depends on who they are, man. Like some people, they're gonna wrap themselves into a hole, wrap themselves into a ditch. But
yes, he doubles.
I'm trying to give you too much free reign. You a little too. I'm trying to give a rapper like you give them too much free reign. They'll just take over the whole battle. It'll just people.
Well, at least you know that.
Hey, I know. Yeah, I can imagine, man. I haven't been there. I'm like, I just been really meditating on like, what is this brother capable of? Like beyond this pen, like to where I don't sleep on him. You haven't been battling that long. You've been on stage. I listen to your music. I'm like, he can do a lot more than what he's been doing. So I've been writing for that. I've been writing with that.
Salute, Pablo. Appreciate, bro. Salute.
So.
Yeah, I can imagine that. I listen to your music. I know, like, oh, he can write better than what he's been. Maybe it's your op.
This is the first battle in a minute where I've been like excited. Like there was a little run last year where it was like people just kept hitting me up for battles, and I would just like keep doing them just because, just like putting on entertainment for the fans. That I don't know.
I forgot that lady gave me some weed, bro. She gave me a handful of weed. I put all that shit in my back pocket. What legend say, yo? Oh shit!
Stop going up for everything you hear, legend. Goddamn. Yes, I'm a little sippy right now. I'm sippy.
That's what I'm about to do too. I ain't want to come here sippy. But probably later on. Well, it's too late now.
Hey, don't get too sippy on the night of the battle, bro.
Yeah, don't get too sippy
on the night of the battle.
You get sippy.
I never drink the beer on battle.
Coffin, bro. I'm gonna take a slip.
I'm about to smoke this shit out of A game. A game. I think A game scared of a face off.
I was just gonna say I haven't seen A game. Is he playing a game? Is he playing games? Where is he?
Listen, innovate. Sober vape is a problem.
Sober vape is a definite problem.
That's like sober milk.
And one thing people don't.
Sober vape was who battled Clay. Keep that in mind. Once again, C Double says just woke back up. Y'all still going? Yep. Pablo, salute, Rock, and everyone. I got a dip. Appreciate everyone for watching. I can't wait for this battle. Likewise, sir. Everybody be sure to subscribe to C Double 24 and subscribe to Pablo Pickasso, man. Unscripted Logic, all that good stuff. All right, let's take it home.
No, because it's that I keep him behind. But sober vape lives by, like, bro, when I'm writing sober, that shit is a little different. Even I'll be like, oh shit. Like I've been robbing myself in all these battles. So you actually getting a sober vape that you actually can't see. But you're gonna see that. You're gonna see.
You're getting a sober vape you can't see, kind of like that. Let's go. Roman, and Innovate, what are we going to do with that weed? Yeah. Innovate's been coughing a lot. Yeah.
You want to bet?
I can't see you, but I'm gonna see you.
Exactly.
You better not write like that, bro. You better not. You better not like that. I don't know. He can't see me, but he gonna see. That's all Innovate does, bro. He'll say something that
even if he got the bread.
No, I don't. Some rappers do that. I'll do that. That's double talk. Some rappers do rap like that, like Reed Dollars and people like that.
T-Rex rap like that.
Yeah, that's double talk. I hate that.
Head Ice rap like that. A lot of them Harlem cats rap like that. See, what it is that you don't know, but you do, but you don't know. You don't know what you don't know. See, stuff like that. Yeah.
That's why you be editing your community posts so much.
Because
you're not a man of your word. You don't stand by what you say.
I gotta stop doing it. You gotta read, but you gotta read that shit before you. I'll do that online. I don't do that in real life, but online, I'll post it before I read it. I'll talk before I think.
Yeah, we know. We can tell. We can tell you don't read it.
But I'm aware of it. That ain't real life though. I'm aware I do that.
Yeah, obviously.
You be saying anything. You're supposed to speak before you speak. Just because you're online don't mean it ain't real life, nigga. This ain't no game.
Yeah, Code of Vape. That was Sober Mook versus Hitman. Yeah. And the fuck around be Sober Vape versus Pablo, nigga. This is what I'm talking about. This is why this is the main event. It has to be. You feel me? Not only is it 3 rounds, 3 to 4 minutes, they got crazy material, crazy angles. This is one of the most anticipated battles in digital right now. I'm not gonna hold you.
Digimon. I'm the Digimon.
I got a crazy digital scheme in my shit. A-game, listen.
Oh, my bad. Yo, do you remember my digital scale scheme versus Trey? That shit was
crazy. Crazy.
Where is Trado? Trado got to come back outside. Let's keep moving.
I got to
Now, okay, so Vate's last one was Cassius. Your last one was
Yeah,
me.
I didn't see that one. I think my last battle was you.
Correct. Yeah, your last battle was me. Now y'all get to run into each other, dog. Listen.
Red Rover.
I'm so excited for this battle. It's fucking insane. I know, minus the jokes in the chat and minus everybody joking about, oh, it's the 666 card and all this extra stupid.
Bro, I didn't even put that together. That's crazy.
And actually, it's not. First of all, yes, you got the June and you got the date of the right. You got June, you got the 6th day, right? For it to be fully this narrative of 3 6s, shouldn't the total 226 add up to that? Now, what you do have, was he 2026? Yeah, 2026. That adds up to 10. Now, that's one way of looking at it. There is other numerology that says, nah, it's about that last digit though. June 6, 2020. Okay. But that's let's just move on. Narratives.
6626.
I didn't notice that at first.
Yeah, 26. Right, 26.
Like,
that throws
I don't know if niggas like, okay, we're gonna leave out the 2. You know what I mean? No, we're gonna leave out the fucking 2 or the 0 or the, you know what I mean?
It'll be more reasonable. It'll be more reasonable. It was 2006 in that aspect, but whatever. And even then, okay, fine, whatever. Then you see, here comes a narrative. Whatever.
Other 2, you know what I mean? Like, bro, it's 662026. You know what I mean?
People will ignore everything to the contrary.
Of course.
To run with the specific narrative. We know that.
But
yeah,
other than that, minus the jokes, minus all the blah, 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 everybody will be in attendance.
Of course they will. They love, bro. The people that be like, Pablo, they fucking love, they watch everything I do. They watch every battle. They're always there for everything. So
that's next week to the date. Wait,
they love.
Is that next week to the date?
Pablo.
Mm-hmm.
That's next Saturday, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, man.
Niggas better lock in. This is it. You feel me?
Yep,
like, I'm not all the way locked in.
in.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not all the way locked in.
Yeah, I had to.
Wait a minute, yo, 2 times. You got a weekend left and you're not all the way locked in? Man, lock in, man. You got 1 round battle. Then again, you are doing a lot. You are hosting, graphics, and promo. Okay. But still, lock in. All right.
I had to for 3 rounds. If I had a 1 rounder, I could wait like the last 4 days. But these 3, I'm like, ain't gonna take no chances. I locked in like 2 weeks ago.
Versus you, like I think I finished putting the 3rd together like an hour before.
I locked in last week, matter of fact. I mean, sorry.
I don't want to do that for this battle. I want to make sure I'm like locked in, you know.
Yeah, I finished everything last week. I wrote for a week. I finished it. I've been memorized. I just want a week with it to just simmer on me. But I know that going after a few battles, I'll be struggling in these battles. Man, I stumbled in the great. How you stumble in the great battle, and then the next day I can't forget the battle. The next day the battle running in my head over and over. So I'm like, I need to memorize my battle to give myself a few days just to sit on it because it comes back.
Pause. He said,
pause. Pause.
Take a couple days to sit on it. Hey, yo.
Yeah, that is pause.
Did he pause that? Maybe.
Pause. Pause that, maybe. I should bring that back.
Yeah, that nigga paused me to paused me to run fast, bro. He got some his pause neurons be clicking like
yeah.
That nigga caught all that pause shit like pause. Mm-hmm. AI pause meter ass. AI pause alignment ass.
AI, you're the one be making AI songs. Listen, innovate.
I make good AI music though, and I
make
write my own music.
If I
write my own songs, bro. That's not really AI. All I'm using AI for is the beat and the voice. I'm making my own. I'm writing my own song.
I know, but then you should come in a rap at some point. If I want to hear a track,
I know. I don't know how, bro. You gotta. I gotta figure out how to use AI just to make an instrumental. Then I'll probably be a monster. I stopped messing with AI for a minute.
For real, bro. It's like if I
gotta see what that.
listen to an Innovate track, I want to hear Innovate rap, not a fucking
No,
computer AI.
that's
just
my
fucking
gospel
imitate
music, man.
that.
Ooh.
I like it.
Oh, bars.
Well, I don't care what you say when you make tracks.
He said, "Let it."
I hit you in your ceiling with a bat and insulate that when his face cracks. See, I know, bro. See, I think you think you can write better. Yeah, see, man, it's gonna be a bro. If you got something to the side, I'm gonna write I wrote, bro. Ain't nothing else to say.
That was a.
I surprised myself. It's way different than the cash. It's way better than the cash. They're gonna be like, man.
Yeah.
People forgot, bro. I used to always be the person. They used to be like, Innovate got better this battle, or Innovate got better. Then I got so good, people just,
Bro, every battle
just stop saying that shit.
Every match.
I do. It's always been like that since the beginning, bro. Everybody else stopped saying it, but I never stopped saying it. Everybody else just got like, okay, Innovate's dope. But I'm like, bro, but I'm still getting better though. Like, why? Like Pete. Like I'm still growing in other areas. I think my last battle was almost flawless, bro.
Oh.
This battle was gonna. My last battle was almost flawless.
Him growing in other areas was crazy.
Oh.
Yo, he's on a fucking pause. Fucking
How
spree.
you got a late pause meter, man? Your pause meter was late, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
If your 2 times, okay. So there it is right there. That is the battle. That is the face-off. Salute to everybody. Hold on, we're back. There we go. Salute to everybody. So look, I mean, this is right now. All right, we got comments. Roman. Now, what are we going to do with that weed that Innovate was smoking? The saga continues. Absolutely. All right, so people, that's what a main event is supposed to be. Salute to Innovate. Salute to Pablo. Salute to Yo 2 times. Salute to Word Sport Battlegrounds. That's a main event. Something's on the line. 3 rounds. More than enough space for both of these battlers to get their material going. That's what we're talking about. That's fire. For those that would like to watch that in its entirety, you may go to Word Sport Battlegrounds with a Z. Word Sport Battlegrounds. Subscribe, hit your bell notification. The title is very simple. That's going to be Pablo Pickasso versus Innovate Face-Off. That's the title of it right there. Salute to everybody. What's the takeaway? If you notice in this face-off, there was a lot of chess moves here. Pablo was not letting anything get by, while Innovate was basically calm, but very telling about a lot of his strategy. Now, could that be strategy that Innovate's going to do, or maybe Innovate does something different? We'll see. The face-off wasn't a rah-rah face-off. It wasn't I think you suck, I'm better than you. There's some energy got kicked up in there, but it was more of a calm, respectful face-off. Going to tell you this will not be a calm, respectful battle. This will not be a library. See, this is one of those situations. If y'all remember, for those that are fans, not fans, but those that follow Battle Rap a while, JC, T-Top, even Sue Surf, they have this uncanny ability in a face-off to be very calm and very cool. Outside of when JC was facing Surf, right? But JC in a face-off was usually like, okay, cool. Then all of a sudden, he would go crazy in a battle, right? That's what's going to happen here. And T-Top would do the same thing. Surf would do the same thing. That's what's going to happen here. Why can this channel say that's what's going to happen here? Because in battles with less on the table, this is what they both have done against other opponents that are not nearly as high ranking as the two as the ones that each one of them are going to face. This is the battle between, this is Rushmore versus Champion. That's what this battle is. Rushmore versus Champion. Now, we're a weekend away. So Rock Files channel, who do you have winning this battle? You gotta pick a winner. You. 10 Rock, blah, 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 right? Who wins Pablo Pickasso Innovate? I'm going to give you multiple answers, and then going to give you the final answer. If the Innovate that Battle Clay performs like that, and if the bars that Innovate had against Reed Ruger combine with that performance, Innovate wins 2-1. If the Pablo Pickasso that had the bars like Rio and the performance, had the performance of, performance against Yo 2 Times and Trado with the bars against Yo 2 Times and Rio, Pablo Pickasso wins 2-1. Now here's the final draw. Let's say they both those show up and combine together. Innovate can do more right now. Innovate can do more right now. The pace, the energy, and the performance. Innovate is the one with the advantage here. We're going to go 2-1 with the slightest. The deciding round will not be the third. The deciding round will be the second. Innovate 2-1. That's our prediction. Innovate 2-1. Only because, A, the judges and the audience they'll be in front of, they more are into fast-paced rapping. It'll be a preference. That preference will go toward Innovate if both of them are at their peak level. Pablo may suffer because of the deliberate moments. Does this mean that Pablo don't have a shot? Pablo has a great shot. Is there going to be a 3-0 in this? Absolutely not. Neither one of these individuals will 3-0 the next. Innovate 2-1. Slight edge second round will be the deciding round. Innovate wins. That's our prediction. But ready for this? To add to it, you're probably looking at, regardless of who wins this, you're probably looking at number 1 and number 2. Maybe there's Reed Ruger to think about. So you might be looking at number 1 and number 2, or number 1 and number 3 in those rock rankings coming up. Something to watch for, right? Appreciate everybody. Again, let's go ahead and go here real quick. Okay, we go here, we go there, we go there, we go here. Cool. Beautiful. We'll go here very quickly. All right. So if anybody is interested and wanted to see the face-off in full that was just reviewed, you may go to this channel. There we go. Go to Word Sport Battlegrounds live on YouTube. Right here. The Word Sport Battlegrounds live on YouTube. Hit your bell notification button. Okay, we got that. Hit your bell notification button. Is all 5 words are separate. The Word Sport Battlegrounds with a Z. Hit the bell notification button. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. All that good stuff. You know what it is. You know what it is. That's where you can see this whole battle. This whole face-off in its entirety. Let's take a look very quickly, very, very quickly, at early returns. Who does community say so far has won this face-off? Let's take a look. Hold on. Okay, post. All right, here we go. Here is the early returns of who won the face-off. All right, as posted 3 hours ago, Early returns with 9 votes in. They have Innovate 67%, Pablo Pickasso 33%, basically 6-3. There's more votes to get as far as that. We have a response already. Okay. Pablo, they must be lip readers. Okay. Yeah, and that's referring to the battle. Here's our, by the way. Hold on. That was hilarious. And FYI, for those that are interested, when you see a like button and a heart like that, that's just acknowledging receipt of reading. That's not automatic. What that does, it helps us keep track of comments. That's how we use it. We just use things differently over here, you know. So that's what we do. But yeah, that's the early returns right there. Also want to give a special shout out to Kai B. Kai B recently, she's outside performing. Salute to her. Kai B, keep performing. If you want to see Kai B's performance, it is on her own channel, live performance in Philly. She's, as it says here, it's a video of Kai B doing a live performance of her song Love Struck from her first EP called Different. Oh, hold on. Yeah, this is right there. It's called Different Paths. If you want to see it in its entirety, go to the Kai B channel, hit the like button, click the bell button, you know what it is. So go to Kai B's channel right here, Kai, Kai, last letter B. There you go. Congratulations to her. Hey, that's, you know, get your reps in and perform. Oh, we also have returns. Yeah, this is closer to final data. Who won the Supernova Jackpot Face-Off? Overwhelmingly, they gave it to Jackpot, 67%, 33%. At first, it seem like Supernova was winning that, but then Jackpot took off, especially when Jackpot did the troll move on Supernova, and it got nasty after that. Is that how the battle will go? We'll find out June 6th. All right. And for any more data you wish to see, you're more than welcome to see all this data information live and direct on the Rock Files community post. There you go. Cool. Salute. All right. All praise to Almighty Yahuwah. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. That is our face-off review. As simple as that. And why the title of "Oh Now Look Yo," LOL? Yeah. Just gonna say this. This channel doesn't even go live that often, but does it sure get mentioned a lot, right? Whew. Heavy as the head, pause. Heavy as the crown, right? At any rate, protect your peace, protect your foundation, protect your sanity, stay safe, stay strong and sane. Just want to be very clear. Whether with a loud volume or whatever, we don't consider those crash outs. We consider those responses. And we're going to do what we're going to do regardless. You know, we don't care. We don't have any stock or any value of YouTube numbers. This is the wrong channel for that. Those that do. Those that do are more than welcome to have that. We don't have that. We got other stuff we do. All right. But we're still going to do awards. We're still going to do data. And we're still going to do what we do. Simple as that. You know. So those that, and look, we don't ask for individuals to rock with us. Pun intended. You don't have to. But the battle rap review will be here. Awards will be here. Rock rankings will continue. Whether or not, wherever it goes. Salute to everybody. Protect your peace, protect your foundation, protect your sanity, stay safe, stay strong, stay sane. And as usual, as we say right about now, rock on, rock out.
pandemonium. Cannons will shoot. Can you bear the damage it do? Barrel long as a giraffe neck when I'm slamming the tube. So get low, oh I know. He got something on his hip. It's cool, I'm a big animal too.
He's the man you think he is, so what's invasion of the body snatchers? Bitch, this shot and flip your body backwards like karate practice. So this will not be a classic, like Bohemian Rhapsody. I'll use the pen to kill this teacher like Zeke in the faculty.
Where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock?
10